everyone, welcome to the stream. We're here for yet another week of PowerWashing. Wasn't actually planned originally, but here we are, just doing it, running it back one more time, see how much fun we have, and probably won't play again for a little bit because I like to keep this game a little bit more limited so I don't wear out its welcome. I do enjoy this game, but I don't know. It's one of those games I feel like I should only play every so often because I don't know how many people actually enjoy me watching me play these games, so I tried not to overdo it. Either way, maybe I should just play what I want, which I do kind of already do that, but I definitely don't want to overdo it, so I try to limit some games. I mean, I have my weekly games, and I try and like add a little bit more variety, but this week, actually, no, we have the new Ninja Gaiden game, so I guess it's okay. I say new, but it's like, well, over a decade old? Yeah, most of the Ninja Gaiden games are over a decade old. It's basically a dormantly dead franchise until the revival. Ninja Gaiden Z came out 11 years ago, so that franchise has been super dead for a very, very long time because the new head of Team Ninja killed it, and, well, here we are. Nobody gives two shits about Ninja Gaiden, and maybe they'll fix that, I don't know, but I mean, Platinum Games will just try and do their best to make that happen, but I don't know. Ninja Gaiden's definitely been a very weird place. First two games are great, but every time the new heads of the new Team Ninja devs try and touch Ninja Gaiden, it just always goes not great. Even the Ninja Gaiden 2 Black was just kind of watered down and not really fun compared to the original game, so eventually, I'm going to run back Ninja Gaiden Black on hard mode and then play Ninja Gaiden 2 proper. So that'll be fun. I'll probably do that after Ninja Gaiden 4. So I'll be playing Ninja Gaiden games for quite a while longer. Maybe I'll even play that Metroidvania Ninja Gaiden. That looks like it could be fun. I remember the Strider game they released 11 years ago as well, back in 2014. Was a fun time. I played that when it was on Game Pass a while ago. And Strider is a good game. So if it's anything like that, I think Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound will be fun. I don't know. So far, they have not made a single good Ninja Gaiden game since Itagaki left, though, so I'm not too hopeful that they're going to actually knock that out of the park. So, I mean, even if it is, like, air quotes good, it's not going to live up to the peak of the first two games, so. I've never played 3. All I know is, like, my friend who beat Ninja Gaiden 2 on Master Mode hated it so much he returned it to GameStop and got a refund. Within the same day he got it, and I was like, that's from somebody who loved the game enough to go all the way to Master Mode. It's crazy to me. It was very telling as to what happened with the franchise, and I don't know. I'm hoping that we will eventually get a revival, but like, I don't know. They just keep pushing Ninja Gaiden Sigma and stuff, and I think they need to like properly like port Black or something. But I think what the problem with a lot of these games is they lost the source code and crap. And without the source code, they can't properly remake it. It's like the same thing with Assassin's Creed 1. They can't remake it because they lost the source code to that too. You think more game developers would, I don't know, hold on to the source code so that they can do all these remasters. But I guess remasters weren't even a big thing until a decade ago. It seems like that's when people started like wanting to remaster everything and that got released. Like, it was pretty rare to get, like, a proper remaster before that point. We had a couple, like, HD ports, like Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, stuff like that, but there was not a whole lot in the way of, like, oh, yeah, let's remake this game. Let's give it some proper love and respect it deserves. And nowadays, that's all we get. Remaster this, remaster that. Remaster Oblivion, remaster Fallout, whatever. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Anything that isn't owned by Microsoft, I guess, but I guess technically Microsoft does own those two franchises now, but like I think some remasters can be good, but other times they just go their way to it doesn't really do anything to benefit the game franchise, and Ninja Gaiden's definitely guilty of that. They keep remastering the same games, but they're not like good. Like Ninja Gaiden Sigma adds a bunch of bloat to the game. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black had the Sigma stuff, which honestly the extra character chapters are kind of a neat gimmick, but they don't really add anything to the whole overall plot. They're just kind of there to pad out the game, and it just doesn't feel like it matters. Very sad. Refumbles, yeah. I mean, that's basically what it is. I still think the Crash Insane trilogy was great. I mean, they can be good, but I feel like it also uses a very poor cash cow. Case in point, the GTA trilogy, like that was like bad for how long before they finally fixed it? Like 3 years? It was a very, very long time before they actually like properly like unbroke the damn game. Also, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, like one of the most infamous collections in all of gaming history. Like that was broken for like 4 years before they decided to finally fix that shit. Yeah, it's a mess. Game industry is kind of a mess in general, but that was like unprecedented. At the time, it was pretty unprecedented they managed to fumble that. Like Microsoft's like golden goose to get like unscrew up their Xbox launch, and lo and behold, they found a way to just ruin that too, I guess. But what can you do? Gaming is difficult, I guess. Just making good games people want to play, I guess, is also difficult. But I mean, Ninja Gaiden has not made a good game since Itagaki left, and he left in 2008, so that is definitely. I mean, some people might argue Dead or Alive was okay for a bit, but my friend who played Dead or Alive semi-professionally quit after Dead or Alive 6. He said it was just terrible. So I don't know. A lot of franchises end up just like dying out or getting killed by corporate greed. Man, Team Ninja does not have anything going for them. It's a damn shame, but and it's just crazy to me there are so many ideas that they could do, like a lot of devs could do, and they would make bank. The fact Bloodborne hasn't made it to PC in some capacity is like one of the most odd things I've ever seen. Instead of Sony like keeps pushing like Last of Us and Horizon to PC, they just refuse to do anything with Bloodborne. And it's like, why didn't you want to print money, especially after Elden Ring just like broke so many records and got a lot of new people in the Souls, and they're like, yeah, no, we don't want the Bloodborne on the PC. That's going to be locked to the PS4, and it's going to be 30 frames per second. I mean, I know people already modded it with emulation and stuff, but to bring it to the casual gaming audience a lot easier if you wanted to, you know? I guess they don't want to because Sony's kind of weird. Sony's raising the price of PS Plus and shit, so not surprising. Also raised the price of the PS5 and most other European markets, I think. I think it might be tariff-related, though. I'm not too sure. Either way, it's definitely a bit of a mess. Man, they had such an easy way to capitalize on Nintendo's failures. They're like, you know what? We're going to jump on the bandwagon, too. Raise our prices. And before Microsoft raised the price of their Xboxes and crap, which, honestly, I would not be surprised. If Nintendo's catching all the flack for this, you might as well jump on whenever the getting's good there. That said, though, Microsoft already has, like, the cheapest console on the market now with the Series S being $300, which is a pretty good value, I'd say. I mean, Microsoft doesn't have a lot of exclusives anymore, but it's pretty good for playing third-party games. Or Game Pass, even. It is digital only, but I think digital only is a lot more acceptable now than it was 10 years ago. People have been hoping on that they're going to let you play Steam games on it or something, but it seems like I don't even know why Steam would even bother with that, because Steam is just like so far, like they don't really have any incentive to. I guess they get in the hands of more casual gamers and stuff, but man. And then tomorrow we have a Nintendo Direct based on Mario Kart World. And they're going to tell us why we need to pay $80 for the damn game, and that's going to be fun. Man, I really want to see how that's going to do, especially on Twitch, because I feel like a lot of creators aren't going to buy Switch 2 immediately because of all the tariffs and other bullshit going on with Nintendo, the greed, and they're just going to hold out, and it might be hard for people to play Mario Kart World on Twitch for a while, unless you're like a super big partner creator and you just like got the I don't care money, which honestly I think is a very distinct possibility for some creators. I know a few creators that I follow even are probably going to jump on that, but it's really hard to justify $500 though for like a Switch 2 though. You're paying like the same price as like an Xbox or a PS5, and you're like, you're probably gonna have way less to play on it. You have Mario Kart, you're gonna have Donkey Kong, a paid tech demo, and yeah, that's basically it. Maybe some third-party support, but I don't feel like third-party support's gonna go too far on Switch 2. I barely play any third-party games on my Switch. I've bought like maybe 5. I bought Katamari, Lumines. I bought games I knew I'd like on it, though. I didn't really buy anything, like... There's a lot of, like, shovelware crap on the Switch store, and I just never bother with that crap. Man. There's some good games, I'm sure, but a lot of times I'm just like, do I want this on Switch, or would I rather just play this on Steam or Xbox? And usually Steam or Xbox wins over, because I don't really care too much about the portable factor. Because I usually don't use my Switch as a portable console. It doesn't really fit in the pocket like a PSP or Game Boy would. Or even a DS for that matter. It's just so bulky, man. Even if you get the Switch Lite, it, again, doesn't fit in your pocket. So, like, why bother with the whole portable thing? It's more of like a, I'm going on a trip, I need something to play on the airplane, here you go, type of thing, but... Bada-bum, bada-bum. Alright. I mean, I took my Switch with me when I went to Japan, but I didn't even really use it, because I was just so busy looking at everything. Even when you're riding the trains and stuff, I, again, never had time to play it. But I even took it on the Shinkansen that I rode to Kyoto, and didn't really do much with it, so... I don't know. A lot of times I'm either tired or just like, I want to look outside, see the sights. I didn't want to be that engrossed in my video games to where I was like missing out on all the cool things around me. That, and I was basically photographing everything and anything that I saw while I was there. Took a whopping 14,000 photos, and I had to delete like 2,000 or 2 or 3,000 of them. Usually a lot of bad shots with my thumb in them or something, but yeah, well. I mean, at least it's nice for the memories and stuff. Ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Either way, I'm probably going to continue this Ninja Gaiden Gauntlet, and I've been considering buying Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, and I think I'm going to hate it. I think I'm actually going to hate the game, but you know what? I'm going to play it just for the sake of comparing it to everything else. And I think most other creators aren't going to play that game, because it's locked to the PS3 and Xbox 360, because it was that bad that they never ported it to PC or anything when they did the Master Collection like a couple years ago. Like, it is literally the one game Teen Ninja's like, yeah, maybe that one wasn't very good. Even though Ninja Gaiden 3 was also kind of in that category, but somehow it got worse. And that's a theme you'll hear about a lot of Team Ninja stuff, but... Like, Dead or Alive used to be on top of, like, pretty high up on the fighting game. Like, a lot of people like to play it for, like, competitive and stuff, but... I think they basically all but killed their competitive scene with Dead or Alive 6. I don't know what they did. My friend would be better at explaining it, but... He said they messed with a lot of the mechanics he liked or something, and it just wasn't fun. Also, they keep, like, piecemealing the game to where, like, they're selling you, like, multiple season passes of content, and just, definitely a microtransaction hell. Why do so many game developers do that? Like, oh yeah, these guys are idiots. They'll pay for anything. Let's just go ahead and just milk them for all they're worth. You're really thinking that everyone's gonna wail on a fighting game? I guess some people do. But the weird thing is, like, I thought people were wailing about, like, the costumes, like the costume DLC in Dead or Alive. Because, like, ooh, people like to buy the costume of, like, an anime girl for, you know, Kasumi or something. But I've read that Dead or Alive 6 actually toned down the sexuality, though, so I thought that wasn't a thing anymore. Because Dead or Alive used to be, like, a hyper-sexualized fighting game franchise, and then after Dagaki left, the new director was like, you know what, let's tone this shit down, so... And because of that, it is, I guess, kind of like all the other fighting games now. Man, Dead or Alive was a while back, like, back on the Xbox days. Like, I remember, like, when Dead or Alive Extreme 2 came out, they were advertising, like, oh yeah, we have a physics engine for both sides of the chest on the models. Like, what? That is insane. Like, Itagaki, what do you think? I mean, we all know what Itagaki was thinking, I guess, but... It's still kind of insane that's where technology was when that game came out. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna focus on this instead. We don't care how realistic it is. We want to have fun with our physics engines. Like, all right. Good on you, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Where am I going? I feel like I'm doing this very... not optimally, but... I mean, do I really expect to? Not really, but... Lord have mercy. I'm just kind of doing... I mean, at least I'm not dying in Town of Salem today. I got absolutely destroyed yesterday. I had, like, 2 good games, I think. Yeah, something like that. Which, I mean, it happens. It's a game. It's RNG's a factor, but I do need to get some more games in my regular rotation, because I have Zelda, Town of Salem, I guess some kind of Soulsborne game now, and I think aside from that, it's just whatever I feel like playing. I meant to play something different this week, but I couldn't think of another. I think playing another game, like a new game, when I'm tired isn't a good idea. This is a very easy, like, I can turn my brain off, play, just chat game, so I'm just playing this because it's easy for that reason. I don't really have to think about what I'm doing. I just have to talk, and it's fine. And I just have to ignore the text messages in game because they're trying to befriend me, and I'm just like, I'm just here to do the job, man. Just leave me alone. I do not want to be your friend, Uncanny Franny. You're very weird. This entire planet is lost. You are grade A crazy, girl. Or guy, I don't know. All right, fun time. You think so? I mean, I feel like oversaturating certain games though is not a good idea. Because I have had, like, there was a time I think I did play this game once a week, but there are other games I could probably use to fill that same role though. Like, I've been wanting to play like TCG Simulator, Supermarket Simulator, stuff like that. I have a lot of shit in my Steam library. I just haven't really opened it up. But yeah, I'll never play Town of Salem more than twice a week because I know some creators can do it, but I'm not going to do that to myself. Because well, for one, I talk a lot more when I play Town of Salem. But for two, I just deal with so many idiots. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to put myself through this because I'm just like not in the mood for it. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I think what I'll probably do is like rotate these like random sim games and just see which like, just you know, to keep it fresh, I guess. Just do random miscellaneous shit. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe next week I'll play Supermarket Sim or something like that. I've never played it. I also have TCG Simulator. I've been wanting to play that too. I also have like a bakery simulator game, which I think is pretty broken. I don't know if it might be good for a stream though. Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah, it's just like with the sim games, I don't know how much like audio they have. Like this game I have to put on like audio in the background, otherwise it's just too quiet. And it's just like the dead silence of like the water and just me talking. I feel like it makes for a good background. I usually just use this Zelda playlist because I know it's safe from copyright. The one time I tried to use like an N64 playlist, I got copyright on Dire Doc, so you know I'm just super hyper paranoid. I'm gonna get DMCA'd or not DMCA'd, but they're gonna make me edit the video to not have that song in there, make me pitch shift it so it's all good and okay, and yeah, it's a whole fun time we have. Ba-da-ba-da. Either way, I'm gonna look into playing some other sim games like once a week or something. Maybe right after Town of Salem Day would be a good idea, so I can just like somehow recover from all the stupidity that I encounter in the game. I don't know. I do feel like Town of Salem's like the remaining players that are in the game are just kind of like not there. They just kind of do whatever. Like there used to be a lot more deductions and crap going on, but I feel like recently it's just like more mobocracy and just dumb stuff going on. I mean, I know there's usually a lot of evils and all in it, but it still feels like it's, even by that standard, just like a lot of random lynches or whatever. A lot of people just getting hanged for zero reason. Yeah. I mean, that's always been a factor, but it just feels like lately it's been worse. I mean, I've been talking about this for a while, but I think I honestly will probably take a break from Town of Salem here pretty soon. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's become so normalized. Like, we just... It goes one of two ways. Either someone has information, we just never do a VFA, or they just decide to randomly mob lynch, you know, whoever. It doesn't make the game fun. The only time I think mob mentality was fun was that one game we played where we were like, we honor the will of the dead or whatever like that. So whoever the dead will said, we were just like, we're gonna hang this person. And it was often right whenever we did that too, which is funny. But outside of that, I think I've never really been a fan of like jumping on the mob votes. I swear, like, how many times I've been sus, like, day 2, because I always NO day 2, because I'm like, I'm not gonna fall for your bullshit. Unless I have evidence myself, I will always NO day 2, because I do not want to... I don't want any Jester XE bullshit. I do not trust day 2 at, like, town TI info. People really... Also, that's another thing. People really trust day 2 TI info way too easily. When day 2, like, nobody's proven. Everyone could be pulling shit out of their ass. Like, you're not even confirmed TI until, like, you have something solid under your belt, which you do need to confirm your stuff eventually, but so many times it's just, like, evil's lying on day 2. So, like, the way people are like, why aren't you guilty? It's like, because some rando said that this person's guilty, they're probably evil, so of course I'm not going to trust that. I mean, it gets me sus sometimes. Or it'll just get me killed by an evil because they're, like, mad at me for NOing. I don't know. People are just not great. I don't know. Honestly, maybe I'll just take May off. Just stop playing Town of Salem 2 entirely for May. You have to follow that? Yeah, that's true. I I mean, I'll listen to their info, but I'm like, I'll usually push my points. I'll like go, yeah, this is pretty sus, but I'll still end on day 2 because I've been burdened enough by XE Jester bullshit to where I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't care if I get sus for it. I will always guilty day 2, unless I truly trust or believe the information I presented to me. I don't know. That's just the way I've always played the game, because I think I got burned by Jester XE like quite a few times when I first started, and I think I've since then I've kept that to where like if I ever run to like day 2 info, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna guilty this. Oh my god, I feel like recently too, there's been a lot of people that have they're just like randomly guilty to silence person. They're like, oh yeah, this person's lying, guilty, and it's just like a silenced person from a voodoo master. It's like, why do we do that? Sure, the Coven hit them with high defense or some shit, but it just like, that's also becomes something that's like rather normalized to guilty the silence people. Feels like everyone's going to hell in a handbasket in that game. It's like, nope, you're going crazy. Or maybe we're all going crazy and this is purgatory. Man, if there was a purgatory, I think it'd be Town of Salem. Man, imagine just living here and just going insane because nobody wants to read. Yeah, that's true. I think honestly what it is I adapted to play the game early in my play history, and I just never really went out of my way to try and change it too much. I think also, I mean, I know it's weird to say, but I think there is some viable strategy element to me, like entering on day 2, just to kind of see who tries to push me for that. Even if I'm a town role, like, there are people that still push me for that, and that one reason alone, but it especially is good if I'm like a T-Power or something, where I can like just like reverse Uno and just like get a gotcha and just, you know, push them instead, but I don't know. Sometimes I do think I do play the game a little weirdly, but I think some of the things I do differently work. Other things not so much, but yeah, T-Pow I think is the big one. I like doing it a lot as T-Pow. But T-Pow is also usually innocent because they don't want to get killed by the Jester, but evils do that too, so there's never really a good way to suss that out, unless T-Pows can prove themselves. Oh, yeah. Donating the shred, yeah, that's true. Sometimes I will do that, but usually it's like on day 3 or later. If we don't have a single Coven dead, then maybe I'll go, yeah, sure, let's leave them around for another day. But if we have nothing else to go on, it's like, yeah, let's get the shred, maybe. Usually, like, it's because the Coven want to push more, so I want to see, like, who's going to push it more. I think it's usually the reason I would do it, but I mean, usually you could find I think that I did that as Doomsayer the other day, where, like, I found all the Coven by who wanted to push the Pestilence or the Arsonist or something. And I was going to get that guess off on all 3 of the Coven there, but unfortunately they had a Poisoner who killed me, so, and my guess got totally killed there, so, which was a damn shame, but it happens. I gotta clean this sign. Alright. Are you a psychic lady? Yes, she's a psychic. Lovely. Bum, ba, bum. Honestly, with the amount of time you spend in Salem, though, I'm surprised you haven't gone insane. Like, truly, truly insane. I've seen you, like, almost snap at some people, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, psychic. I got psychic twice yesterday and didn't do shit. It was great. It's probably one of those hack psychic apocalypse psychics. Love to see them. Can I get behind here? Oh my god. Nah, there's something down there. Water divination. We don't have any water divination psychics in Salem. How much is he charging? It said pricing board. I don't see any prices on this board. Yeah, wow, you're kind of a fraud, actually. Yeah, the one time when I was pirate and you were in dead chat, like, grilling the Crusader or something. I saw, like, the tail end of that. I don't know what happened, but you said something, or the coroner was, you said the coroner was trolling or something? I don't know. I had the best pirate game of my life in that game, so I don't know what happened to you, but you were saying something about the coroner was, doing shit, and, yeah. You were the Crusader that game. You killed the Hexmaster, and, I don't know. I don't even remember what the coroner was doing, I'll be honest. I was doing my best to hunt the veteran, and everything else was just kind of a non-factor there, so. Because that veteran hunt as pyre was so scary, but I somehow got it. Because the marshal decided to push them and I got out and they killed the serial killer. It was great. I mean, there's some bits of anger I do hold on to, like a dumbass marshal getting sheep by the pestilence while he kills the entire town. That shit infuriates me. I actually went back and saw the footage from that game when I was like scanning my old VODs to see which Channel Salem videos I'm gonna highlight next, or which rounds I'm gonna highlight next, and yeah, that one was certainly annoying. I've definitely seen some really... Oh yeah, I just also saw a game where a serial killer claimed TP. The witch witched me into them, so they forced me to kill them as the witch when I was a serial killer. And I was like, even that game, like, I was like, I am so confused. What the hell just happened? Did they really believe my TP claim that much to where they tried to use me as TP for themselves, but then they, well, committed unaliving? I can't really say the word because I don't want to get... I think it affects your visibility if you do say that word. I don't know. YouTube's weird. The point is they used me to die themselves, so... Yeah, Sudoku, thank you. That'll work too. But yeah, the witch witched me into them, and I just, like, killed them, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why would you trust a TP claim after day 2 when nobody's guaranteed? Crazy stuff. And people... I think it's the one reason I do go back to Salem, because I feel like I've seen so many different things, and yet there's still a lot of new things I could still see, you know, if the circumstances line up properly. But ooh, there we go, a little bit more dirt, a little bit more dirt. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Ain't funny you're a crusader. Do you attack yourself but also defend yourself? Is that how it works? I don't think I've ever seen a crusader get witched in themselves. Oh wait, would you? Oh, you attack the witch? Really? Okay. Interesting. That's crazy, actually. So if you witch somebody in themselves, you could actually screw yourself over. That's crazy. I think it's good to know, though. Bum, 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 bum. That could, man, there's a lot of ways the witch can get screwed over, huh? I don't know, I just feel like the witch witching me into themselves was the funniest thing I've seen as a serial killer. I was like, why'd you do that again? I couldn't think of really a good reason why they might have done that, but they did it and they paid the price for that entire thing, so. Can I get up? Here we go. More dirt at the bottom end of the cards. Where's the remaining dirt here? Not seeing any more dirt. Bro, there's gotta be like some dirt here and I do not know where to... Oh, it's in there? What am I supposed to... Really? That's kind of bullshit. Okay, there we go, thank you. Alright. Yeah, it really does. The witch definitely has some fun interactions. It's honestly one of the more fun Coven roles, but it does kind of like hard counter the arsonist though, because the arsonist can continue to witch them like into themselves even if they remove the gasoline, so they could like never win, as long as the Coven knows who they are anyway, or unless they like take the Hail Mary and just blow the entire world up like I did the other day. But I only did that because your Coven was kind of being dumb and pushing me on day 3 or day 2. Either way, it was really dumb, and I just killed the entire Coven, so it was funny. Minus you. You died before that to something stupid, I think, but... Yeah, some Covens don't know the long game there, so... I think you mentioned something about an arsonist game yesterday, actually. I don't remember the details, but... I attacked them as a witch and controlled them? Oh, yeah. Ooh. You know, fair. They claimed attacked. Oh, that's it. I mean, why'd you claim attacked if you don't have a viable reason to have defense, though? That's crazy. They claimed it, so they just kind of got themselves thrown out, is what it sounds like. Sometimes, I think people really need to realize that a lot of people aren't really that bright in this game and will get themselves outed, but... Like, I usually rely on the people that I'm playing against or working against to like get themselves outed, but Coven people, I mean, Coven are obviously gonna push more of the evils that they know of, but definitely been a lot of dumb pushes, and that your Coven the other day was kind of dumb. Oh, really? Man, that sucks. Unfortunate. That's crazy. I mean, it makes that's one thing I've never really gotten. I mean, I understand you're trying to. Well, no, actually, I don't really get it. I feel like a lot of neutral killings and shit, when they know some evils, they'll just out them on the stand because they just feel spiteful or whatever. It's just like, you already lost though, so. Coven Apocalypse makes sense because you're trying to, like, get the town to vote these people so that your buddies can win, but if you're like an arsonist, serial killer, werewolf or something, like, why even bother? It just feels like there's no win condition to you, like, lying here. This feels very spiteful. Like, what's the point of being a spiteful player in this game when your win condition's either gone or very minimal, like very slim odds you're gonna have a teammate to help. And I feel like neutral killings are actually the worst about that, because when you're neutral killing, I will do it if the Coven's being like shitty, because if Coven pushes me, I will absolutely out them. But if they don't out me, I'll keep it in my like will as like a failsafe or something, or I'll just out them on the stand. Usually people who play chill, I will not out you, but a lot of times people do like get a little crazy and unhinged, like, oh yeah, no, they're evil. Yeah, no, that's basically how I do it, honestly. There have been so many games where I know a Jinx's identity, but I don't out them, and then they out me, so I'm like, yeah, all right, screw you, Coven, I guess I'll out your Jinx buddy here. Like, fine, I'm gonna burn this whole thing to the ground. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, some people, I think that's another thing, is a lot of people don't understand how to play evil in Town of Salem. Like, if you're evil, you gotta sometimes work with the other evils to get your win off, but some people are just like so quick to like raise the earth and just like, yo, yeah, no, we're gonna kill all the other evils without realizing the town can still outnumber you if you don't work together for a little bit. Really dumb. But yeah, some people are just like really, really bad about that. Oh well. I try to play nice, but I feel like more often than not when I try and play nice with other evils, they usually just out me immediately, and I'm just like, all right, time to burn this whole thing to the ground. I think your Coven from last week was a prime example of that. You had your Coven guy who's the illusionist or whatever. No, not illusionist. They were potion master or something. I don't know. Either way, they outed me, and then I had two of them doused, and yeah, they didn't quite consider the consequences to that action, especially since I could not be witched again like I was the previous night. I was doused by the Necro Witch or whatever. And because of that, I had nothing to lose. I mean, I could die, but I figured I was going to die the next day. So I was like, you know what? It's probably better just to ignite the entire town. And oddly enough, I ended up winning because the Jester ended up throwing a wrench into the veteran Arso game there. So, yeah, well. Man, sometimes it doesn't feel like it's a team game because people do not play it like it's a team game. People act like they're the damn main character and, well, throw the entire town. Man, so much main character syndrome in Salem. God forbid you get a dumbass T-Pow in charge. I've been seeing so many dumbass T-Pows ruin the game. Really hate when there's like a mayor or prosecutor and they just start leading town the wrong direction. Marshals do it too, obviously, but I've seen a couple of jailers do that where they'll just like have all the power and they just refuse to like do anything with it, or they just lead town the wrong direction because they're getting sheep by some dumb Coven or something. Either way, I do look forward to, probably in a few weeks I will take a break from Salem for a little bit, because I would like to have some kind of mental health break so I don't go insane. It's not like Town of Salem's gonna update in the next like month or so, probably. Like, I was gonna actually take a break, I think, for April, but I saw the April Fool's Moon, I was like, I gotta get on that, so I kept playing. I got some good games from that, and, you know, my last few streams, I guess, but either way, it just feels like it'd be a good time to take a break because, well, they're not going to update the game, they're not going to fix some of the issues with said game, and Illusionist still is bug, Coroner still sucks, like, there's so many things they could do with the game, and, well, they're not exactly getting on that, so we might have some time to wait it out and, I guess, work on my backlog a bit. I mean, there's a lot of games in my Steam library, just to go figure out what I want to play. I could also, like, just play a game that I already am playing like twice a week or something. work on my backlog a bit. Maybe a Super Mario 64 randomizer or something. I mean, Nintendo's not gonna copyright my ass for that, but mostly just the YouTube concerns there, but okay. How do I rotate? Whatever. Close enough. All right. Do I not have a ladder? Guess I don't. Lovely. God, I'd love to play like the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom on 60 FPS, but having to buy a Switch 2 for that is kind of a bummer. And they said like the Switch 2 is only as powerful as like a PS4, but I thought that was. Oh, I guess the Switch was, no, the Wii U was about as powerful as the 360 PS3, I think. So does that just mean the Switch is like barely above the 360 and PS3? I guess I'd probably track given the specs of all the games that are released on it, but oh well. Blah, 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 blah. Are we good? Okay, that's clean. Cool. Yeah, just honestly, everyone's like, I think with everyone just being gone and Salem for the most part, it definitely hurts too. It used to be like a decent list of players I would say are pretty reputable and decent at the game, but it feels like that list is dwindling. Like, I used to have a regular in my chat that would play with me mostly every stream. We just kind of had the same rules where we just kind of like not interfere with each other. But I think he gave up on watching Town of Salem entirely because he's been gone for months. I think he even unfollowed me, so I think he just like had a moment where he's like, that's it, I'm done with this game, and decided he didn't want to watch any more content of Town of Salem, so. Which, you know, understandable. The game is very frustrating to deal with on a regular-ish basis. Okay. Okay, more layers to this trim. Maybe the underside. This carriage is very not friendly designed. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, if I get a 3DS emulator, I think I'd play a 3DS game. Like, I want to play the Fire Emblem game, or I've been wanting to do like a Pokemon X. Honestly, a Pokemon X like Nuzlocke or something would be fun because Pokemon ZA is coming out here in a few months. It'd be pretty good timing for the new release and all that good stuff. Oh my god. Why is like this whole like geometry is not good? Like, look at this. What a mess. Unbelievable. Let's where's the extra long? And we're good. Okay. This is kind of good, but not really. What a mess! Oh, joy. Honestly, playing Death Note the other day was pretty fun, too, so maybe just playing another social. I mean, I feel like that's an issue, though, is like a lot of social deception games you can't, like, solo queue. Like, Town of Salem kind of works, but God, man, trying to solo queue like Death Note, Among Us, or any of that shit, I feel like it'd be way worse because there's some of those have voice chat. Like Death Note, I've read some reviews on Steam recently, and it's like a lot of it was like, oh yeah, you're just gonna have people yell the N-word at you on in-game chat, and it's like great. Seems like every game just always has issues like that. Like I'd love to play Project Winter on stream, but I can't because like it has the same problem with people just like being toxic or trolling and ruins the whole experience. So if I ever play that on stream, it's gonna have to be with a group. Which I'll hopefully set that up sometime in May or June, depending on if, you know, if I can get enough people. But we shall see. That's like my one game I do want to play on stream, so I'll probably go all out to make that happen. Draft people into playing the game with me and all that good stuff. Can you clean this damn crystal ball? Oh my god. Why is this not cleaned yet? Please. Project Winter. It's a social deception game, but it has like some survival elements to it. I put like 250 hours in that game. It's a fun game. I love that game a lot. It's very interesting to me, especially as a social deception game, but I like it a lot more than like Among Us and all that shit for sure. Among Us is like baby's first social deception game, and I'm just not really a big fan of the mechanics in that game, but it's very simplistic if you want to get into the genre, but it's just not really interesting for more than a few like plays, like streams. Oh yeah. That's how I learned about it. That's how I learned about Town of Salem too, actually. Watching them play the OG Town of Salem and stuff. And then they started playing it again, and then Town of Salem 2 came out, and now they regularly do like lobbies for that. Usually they're a lot more, they're not really about the meta. I know, like, Z used to play, like, ranked in Town of Salem 1. But despite that, they don't really do much with wills or anything, which is a little odd. But, I mean, happens, I guess. They also always lie about the same things. Like, Z's always like, I'm a lookout, even though you can't be a lookout, but what you gonna do? That's like the one lie they know, so they stick to it. I mean, Zero kind of does that too when we play Town of Salem. He'll lie about being Retry or Crusader, because those are the two roles he knows in the game, so... yeah, what can you do? I mean, I understand Town of Salem's a difficult game. There's a lot of rules to remember and all the interactions, but... I feel like Chilton Z should be better at the game because they've been playing it for more than a decade now, which is way longer than I've been playing Town of Salem, so... provided I also, I guess, put more attention toward it. I've been told that I'm a little distracted when I play the game because I'm usually trying to keep up with Twitch chat and all that good stuff too, but... I do miss some things, but I think for what I'm doing, I think I do a good job paying attention to Twitch chat and in-game chat. There are definitely games I mentally check out on, of course, but for the most part, I generally have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Unless I'm just like, yeah, you know what, I don't care about this game, whatever. We're just gonna sit here and just wait for them to do something. I don't see any more... what am I missing? A lot of crap up there, that's for sure. Cool! There's some stuff up there, roof underside. God, look at all these little... thank you. Look, all these stupid specs, man. Oh, some crap on the chest back there. How do I turn this? Oh, thank you, game. Yeah, so I need to jump up here. Ah, man. I'm having a parkour and PowerWash class. Okay. I'm just kind of grinding on the rail. Oh, God, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Yep, that'll do. What is, like, this has to be like a volcano town or something, right? Because all the damn, like, ash or something on this crap. Alright, I need to probably remove the extension because I can't aim. Okay, there we go. Let's go, not the best angle. I don't see anything we can grab here. This is a really shit angle, like very not good. Oh my god. This is pretty not... okay, that's done. Great. Clean up. All good there. Okay, I guess we're gonna go back to the top. I thought we had a ladder, but I guess we don't. I don't see a proper... oh, there's a proper ladder. Just kidding. It's over there. Okay. Let's see what... oh, there we go. I think we're probably need the ladder for this last bit here, but... okay, let's go across. You're clean there. This isn't clean yet. Should be clean. Where are... God, how do we miss so many spots? This is not supposed to be a very long level, but I keep managing to miss so many parts of this. I feel like I'll eventually complete the base game to this, and I'll have to, like, get the DLC to keep playing it, or wait for the sequel, which is supposed to come out at some point. I don't even know what they're gonna do for the next game, though. Probably just, like, the same thing, but more, yeah? Different environments, probably more detail environments to make it extra annoying or something. I already did the cards, probably just the outer trim or something. Okay, we got that. Come on. Here we go, all the under railings, yeah. Clean that, clean that, clean that. Okay, there we go. How did we not hit everything? Good God, man. Oh, there we go. Okay, trying this one too. Yep, there's the other part there. Man, imagine having to do this IRL. It wouldn't not be fun. Oh, there's some on top. I see that. Or, is that there? Okay, that's clean. Cool. I saw a tick on... Oh. Wall trim. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a lot there. That's for sure. Imagine jumping around like an idiot trying to get a small speck of dirt or whatever this crap is. Come here. Horse pull. Oh. Do a lot of angles. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's clean. That's clean. Cool. Did I see? No, I didn't. Okay. Just kidding. I'm blind. Can we? No, the ladder's in the way. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Lovely. Clean, clean, clean. I think we're chill. God, there's just so much garbage here. And I can't even get rid of all of it. Ugh, come on. This is such bad placement. I hate it. Come on, over here. Ladder, you can go literally anywhere else. I don't care. You're not needed for this area. Okay, put that there, maybe. Or maybe, can I... How close I can get this? Really? Is that all gone? Oh, there's someone... Oh, I see the issue. It's on the wall. Can I please be done with this, like, trim here? Oh, my. Does it count the other side? No. Wall trim. Yeah, that's done. This part is... Oh, is it gonna be... No, it's not on top of that either. Oh, I see a dark spot in there. Okay. Man, I better be getting paid massive bank, otherwise this is not worth the price of admission. Jumping around like a jackass. Oh my god. Bum, bum, bum. Nothing. Good lord, man. Did I get everything? I swear to God, I don't know where this last, like, smidge of dirt is here. I can't really see behind the stupid wheel. And I keep seeing the reflections on the water, and it's really throwing me for a loop. Okay, is there some on this side, too? No, there's some on this side, too. It's gonna be behind the wheel again, probably. Okay. Can I grab... No. Okay, my water's actually not hitting this. Right. Go ahead, blast them. Come on. Good. I don't know if I got it. Did I get it? Oh, there's some back here too. Lovely. Oh, that one's done. Why isn't the other side done? All right, I'm just gonna blast in the area then. Wasn't it behind the... Bro, this is a massive pain. Oh, there's some right there. But that's not gonna be enough to... Well, actually, no, it's still back there. I swear I'm putting so much pressure on this and it's not going away. Brother. You can't be serious. Where is this? The amount of gymnastics they want you to do to get this one speck of dirt is kind of pissing me off. Like, look, there's definitely a spot there. Game. I don't see anything down here. Oh god, why? Is there anything on this part, maybe? I can't move with the stools in the way. Great. Put it there, whatever. Bro, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there's a spot. Well, there's one small spot we got. Oh, there's a lot here that it would do it. Good God. Man, I do be dumb. Or more likely tired, but same difference sometimes. I think I made some of my dumbest decisions in Town Salem when I was, you know, dead tired, so. Okay. Oh, I see some dirt there. Or is that a mirage? No, it's already clean. Just kind of looking around, don't mind me. Oh, there's definitely something. Was it the door? Okay, the wall decorative trim is what we're looking at. Ah, there's some up there. Okay. Grab that up here. I think we're good. Maybe. Oh, joy. Ow, shit. Need your ladder. That's the nice thing about this game. You can just grab the ladder from anywhere. They don't make you walk up and get it normally. Thankfully, they're not that mean. They could have been that mean, but they decided not to be that mean, so. I missed something. What did I miss? Looking around, I'm not seeing any. Bro, where is... I saw a mark. I swear I... Oh, my God. Ah, the roof trim. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, is that on the outside? I think it's on the outside, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's on the outside. Okay. Ladder, I summon you. Oh, I can just pick up a ladder. No big deal. No big deal. Oops. Did not want to do that, actually, but... Oh, yeah, this is real dirty. Real dirty. Okay, that's probably good enough, I think. I'm missing a small bit here. There we go. I'm still missing a little bit more, but let's just move it, see if I can maybe get a bang. I feel like I should be done with this by now, but usually the last, like, percent or whatever takes a long time. Okay, go up the ladder, please. Don't see anything. What am I going for? The trim. Roof decorative trim. Roof trim. Well, it's looking like there's anything here, but... No, that's not roof trim cleaned. Okay. So what am I missing then? Chimney. I didn't clean the crystal ball? Ah, there's like a little bit on top. Okay. Chimney. I don't remember there being a chimney on this place, but... Chimney. That does not look like a chimney. Oh, I see it. Okay. It's glowing to make it easy for me to see. Here we go. Where are we looking then? That's on the backside again, because of course it is. I would expect a human player to angle this, honestly. I'm like literally as low as you can go here. Okay, there we go. Chimney done. Roof decorations. Okay, these are what I'm cleaning here. Okay, that's clean. 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 Can I get the damn angled? There we go. Okay, roof decorations, chill. Roof fascia. What the hell's a roof fascias? Roof rib. Trim. Fascias. These are roof ribs. I don't know what a fascia says. What the shit? Skylight window. I didn't get a skylight window, so that's something. Okay. Okay, that's good. Well, we found one on the way, looking for the other one. It's nice and convenient. That one needs to be cleaned anyway, so that's fine. Awesome. Where the hell is this fascias crap? Oh, this maybe? Well, no, but it still needs to be cleaned regardless. Sure, I guess. Okay, that's cleaned. Okay, that's clean. Awesome. About to fall again, but whatever. Fascias. I don't know what the hell a roof fascias is. A roof underside hasn't been cleaned over here. Oh, there's some over here. That's Let me even get this. Roof underside definitely needs some work. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crap. Okay, that's good. Skylight roof ribs, window frames. Window frames. Okay. Okay, roof trims. The roof trims are such a pain in the ass to get done, though. Maybe I can almost jump up there with a normal human jump. Okay, skylight roof ribs. Okay. Not that one. This one. Okay. Oh yeah, that one. Roof trims. Good luck finding the roof trim, I guess. Let's go ahead and highlight that because I'm not going to find that on my own. Roof trim. Oh, I think it's that. I see it. It should be this one. Or not. It might be just an illusion. Not a proper lighting job. Perhaps. Roof trim, roof trim. These are all done, though. Roof trim. So it's not the rib, it's the trim. That's none of the ones I've looked at so far. Oh, that's the fascia. Okay, well, I already did the fascia part. Roof trim, that's all good too. These are all done. Yeah, roof trim's good there. I don't see any even like remotely small specs on these bars at the top. Like, it would just have to flicker to be a small little speck, and I'm not seeing that. Nothing there. Going. It said there's only 3 roof trims, right? So why are all these trims not the one I'm looking for? Roof trim. It's just the yellow part, then. Decorative trim. Roof trim. 5 out of 6. How are they getting 5 out of 6 here? Skylight wall. Skylight roof trim. So how do they separate the trims? I think it's like divided in the back, perhaps? Oh, it's right. Oh, it's that one. Okay. That's annoying, but whatever. All right, there we go. Hey, let's do it. Haha, another job done. That was kind of a pain in the ass, honestly, but I'll take it. Nice little easy job after that big-ass subway I cleaned last time, so. Yeah, just look at me going around like an idiot. Okay. We're $100. We're cleaning the Sphinx. Or not the Sphinx, just a random-ass ancient statue. Don't mind this, I guess. Would you trust a pressure washer on an ancient statue if this was the real world? Probably not, right? I mean, if you're not careful with the pressure wash, you could definitely like take off some rock paint or even like bust a hole through metal. Also, we're just in a random desert now? Is that the Breaking Bad van? Or RV? Well, alright, guess we're gonna clean this big-ass ancient statue, I guess, that we've left to the power washing squad. Sure. Why not? Does not seem like a good idea to do, but whatever. I'll take it. Just get on with it. Can you let me do my job without talking to me like I'm your buddy? Because I'm most certainly not your buddy. I need to equip the long guy. Long guy. And we may do this a little more efficiently. This seems like definitely not something you do for archaeology, but it's a video game. Suspension of disbelief is already gone, so. Especially with how dirty this town somehow got, with nobody knowing where this dirt came from to begin with. 8,000 years old and it's in America? Come on now. I mean, it could have been brought over by like older civilizations, but like America's been kind of, well, more of a recent, like more recent civilizations kind of found their way here. I mean, the Native Americans kind of branched off like a while ago, but they definitely didn't get as far as like making statues or anything. That's much is certain. Ba-dum-bum. Guess we'll clean the top knot or, oh, the helmet. This is a helmet. Oh. I know it wasn't a samurai, but seriously, they're kind of crazy for letting a guy in a power washing company clean this crap, because there's a lot that can go wrong here, and they just kind of, well, let it ride. Can I run? I can. Don't mind me on top of your fancy statue that's 8,000 years old or whatever. Nothing to see here. Which I think they kind of expected you to get on this thing to clean the rest of it. Bum, 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 bum. Nothing great, but it's fine for the most part. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. I'll go ahead and clean up this way. Do that, and we are going. This honestly seems like it's way too new. Even if you like power wash all the dirt off an old statue, it still feels like there'd be a lot of things left on, well, the things that would have decayed or something. Like, this color looks way too damn new. Again, it's a video game, but like, come on now. You think they would have still kept the ancient look to it? Because you can't take like the ancient Roman statues and just power wash it like, wow, there's the paint all back. The paint faded a long time ago. There used to be paint on the ancient Roman statues, which not a lot of pieces of like fiction know about that for some reason, but I guess the director or whatever didn't do too much research. And then you have something like Family Guy of all things having the proper painted Roman statues. Either way. What can you do? A lot of things lost the time, and maybe that's one of the things that people thought was the thing. It was like, oh, yeah, I'll just release a statue, or make a statue and not even give it any color, because sure. Rome was pretty advanced for its time, too, but damn shame things fell apart for them, but can't be king of the world forever. Hey, Siren, how you doing? Hope you have a good day so far. Just chill, wash day, because I'm tired, so. Bum, 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 bum. A joyous occasion. Yeah, this is definitely not a realistic game, though. I'm washing an ancient statue that's 8,000 years old or whatever, but it's somehow in America for whatever reason. Weird archaeology. Oh, yeah? Very nice. Hope you're having a good time with that. I still didn't catch up on my Town of Salem stuff. I'm like in August now, and I still have so many VODs to go through. Bum, bum, bum. Can't do much about it. Oh, well. What is that? Bum, bum. I'm guessing you're making Death Note or Town of Salem, probably. You definitely have played Death Note like so much since that game came out. I mean, I had more fun last time, but there's definitely a lot of like nuances that I'm not familiar with. And honestly, you said I was shit at the game, but I honestly had more fun playing mellow by not being a tryhard and just shooting who was pissing me, or not who was pissing me off, but who I had grudges against. It was a lot more fun that way. I laughed my ass off so hard when I shot Akari. I literally said I would shoot Akari, and I got a gun. It's like, and she spawned right next to me. It's like, how could I not do that? I'm not gonna try hard in another social deception game. What am I? I gotta go the other way. Whoopsie. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bleh. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take a break from Town of Sim just because I think it'd be good for me. Because I think I played that game every single week since I started playing it back in September of 2023. So I don't really count me playing it the one time in June because I played like for 3 rounds in June of 2023, but I didn't really start streaming it regularly until September. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, this game is doing well on all my channels. Let's keep doing that game, I guess. Bum, bum. But yeah, I was talking with Evie, and I'm probably gonna just like take a break from Town of Salem for a little bit, because man, oh man, people are getting really dumb in the game lately. Like yesterday was a lot of dumb. It's just crazy how dumb people have gotten. Oh well. Honestly, the most fun I had with Town of Salem was the April Fool's event. Ever since like that has been gone, I mean, I had some great games last week. I had 2 good pirate games. Like, I had one pirate game where I got my landlubber hanged during a tribunal. I was about to get hanged, and then I'd just leave, and they hanged the serial killer instead. It was great. Serial killer was kind of pushing me, too, so it was kind of delicious irony that I love, so. I mean, not many people play Town of Salem, so, like, it's a very small knit community we have, so. I've been checking for other Town of Salem players. I usually don't find too many others, so. I always try and raid out into Town of Salem players, but like nobody's ever playing when I want to raid out usually, so. Like Dakota plays sometimes. There's another guy that plays, but they don't like have a camera, and they usually, by the time I'm raiding out, they're usually going for 4 hours, so I assume they're gonna end soon, so I usually don't raid out to them. Yeah, I know. I already know about the custom thing and all, or the feeling lucky custom modifier and all that fun jazz, but honestly, just so hard to get people to want to, get people to participate and also not be busy. And honestly, I'm just like, there's been a lot of things I'm just like, it's not really something I want to go out of my way to do. Not to mention, I didn't really say this before, Siren, but it did kind of put me in a bad mood after the last time we did it, because you had a really bad time, but you also were outwardly showing that, because I was like, hey, good games, everyone, hope you had fun. You said, no, it was terrible, or something like that. I was like, well, I try my best to host the best lobby I can, but it did kind of put a damper on my wanting to host another lobby, which, I'm still going to try and do it, but it did kind of put me in a dump, like a bad mindset where I was like, maybe I just won't host for a bit, but sometimes it does kind of swing that way for me, so can't do much about it. I know it wasn't, it's just like, but like if you're trying to host an event like that, and I'm like, hey, good games, everyone have fun, and then you're just like, no, it was terrible. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I tried, so. Because, I mean, even if it wasn't my fault, then I'm trying to host a collab like that, especially on that scale. It's just like, I still feel responsible, and if you're going to outwardly show that you were not in a good mood, then I say hourly because you said it publicly in the channel that I have for the Town of Salem there, so. I don't know, it definitely kind of just put me in a bad mood. I'm just like, I don't know. Which happens from time to time, but I can't control everything, but I do my best, so. Well, I mean, I wasn't doing it, but, I mean, obviously the person who did it is no longer around, so. Well, yeah. And you said that too, like, you said that, like, I was picking on you, or you said that my Mellow Shot was picking on you, but I did the same thing to Aka earlier too. I literally was just shooting everybody who wronged me in a previous game. That's all I did. I shot you, I shot Aka, I shot Akari. All my vendettas were resolved, and that was great. I usually don't like RDMing, but you know what? I'm okay with it in Death Note, because I don't have to be a super sweaty player like I would be in Town of Salem anyway, so. Like, I'm the type of person that'll wait multiple days as an arsonist to make sure the veteran has no alerts. There was one time I could have done it in the collab lobby. I was like, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to sweat this out. If you have an alert, good for you. Sometimes I just, like, take a back seat to winning and just, like, I'd rather have fun content. And by God, that Mellow game that I had was great content for me. Also, everyone's reaction to me just like popping off, killing Watari and the Kira follower was great, so. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But like, I could play like being a super tryhard, go, okay, who's Kira, guys? Or just, I could just have fun and just go pop everyone off, you know? And that's the way I choose to play Mellow. It's not like I'm gonna be a serious player of that game like you are, so. Everyone has fun in their own ways, and that's the way I blow off steam. Give me a gun, people are gonna die. I mean, in Town of Salem, he used to be punished by the Hangman for that, but now not really anymore. Hangman's been retired, so Hangman is no longer a factor. And that's why you have people that just do not care and just pop off their shots on day 2. Which honestly, I probably should start doing that more often, but I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I think if you play a game like that, you kind of have to learn to like goof off and have fun. Also, we're not really at the level of playing like super serious tryhardy, and even the people that used to play like Among Us super seriously, like for when it first was gaining popularity, eventually just kind of ended up just doing more comedic gags and stuff, because like playing the same game over and over does get boring. And I think when it comes to especially collabs, I usually just try and do things that, even if it's not the best idea, I'll just kind of do things just for the funny bits, because I think it's more fun that way. Everyone else was playing Mellow to win, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun in my own way. And that was still like my favorite round of the entire night. Me just popping off and just shooting you and shooting Akari, so you know. Also, me hunting down Ake that first time I got Mellow was great. Everyone else was playing a much more chill Mellow, but I was like, no, I want the win. I want to just go shoot people. Yeah. Fair. I don't know. I don't really like when people get unhinged to that degree, though, but... Ba-ba-ba. I mean, I spawned right next to Akari after I said I would shoot her. Or if you keep talking like you're gonna get a bullet to the face, like, how could I not shoot Akari? Yeah, I saw Ake shared that clip, but it didn't seem like it had a, it didn't seem like it had audio to it. Or at least when I tried to listen to it, but... Either way, it was great. I mean, the guy screwed me out of two L games, so, like, of course I'm gonna be mad at him. And the one time he was good, I shot him in the face. So, yeah, fun times. Oh, and the clip that he played didn't seem to have any audio on it when I tried to listen to it, but... maybe I'll go back and see if it had it, but... I don't know. Maybe it was not working, or maybe it was... I don't know. When I tried to go back and watch it, like, later the next day, it wasn't working. My sound was on, my headphones were on, and all that good stuff. I tried it multiple times, it didn't work, so... Yeah. Well, I think there's something about the game that it took me a while to realize. It's just like... It's a game where you're supposed to do your task, right? And one of the tasks is like going to let people like investigate you. But I realized by the latter half of the game, everyone just tells you to go piss off if you have one of those tasks, because you're like, you could be Kira, piss off. And honestly, I should have done that more. Because when Ake did it again, I was like, you know what, sure, maybe you have a task this time, and then I just let him do it. Even though I knew damn well you were Kira by that point, but... Like, you were 1,000% Kira, but the problem is nobody but Zero is going to go with me, because the other two didn't want to vote, because they weren't really accustomed to that social deception game mindset where you have to vote, you can't just skip. Skipping when there's 6 people is a death sentence, and yeah. Either way. Just one of those things you have to instill in people that are never play social deception games. You have to vote, people. Like, if you don't vote, you're gonna die, and just let the good guys get picked off. No, Zero and I had you down. We were like, yeah, it's Siren. Literally, I checked the cameras, and you were the only one I never saw on camera, so I was like, it has to be you. You have to be the one with the book. And unfortunately, Zero and I did not have the swaying power by ourselves to get it. We needed at least one more person to vote with us, and, yeah. Yeah, you were definitely the most sus killer. Apparently, you're hiding out in the Misa room or whatever, but... Oh yeah, speaking of, did you see the content map for the game? There's supposed to be new roles added in the spring and the summer, and, I don't think they're adding another map yet. They said 2 more customization tracks, which honestly, they could chill out with those. I'd rather have another map, honestly. Toy Town was great, but the base map is still not great. I don't really like the base map at all. It's very not fun, but sure, it's fine, but I just like the interaction with the new map better, so. Yeah, I'm aware of that. No, I'm aware of that. I know. If that's only if they have the ID on them, though. Like, if you give it to the Kira book holder and we don't get the Kira book holder, then your ID is still in their possession, they can kill you. I also found out during that game you were in L0's Watoni, I found out I had the option to kill Spectre. He was my teammate, he was a Kira follower, but his ID had been revealed, so I could have killed him to get sus off me if, you know, if everyone else wasn't confirmed at that point, but I thought it was interesting they let you kill your partner, so you could go for some insane deception if you kill your buddy and just go, yeah, no, it wasn't him, it might be somebody else, or something like that, but... I mean, hell, like, that one game I was mellow, nobody really expected there was a Kira follower that I actually got a correct shot off on Akane, but... Oh, did he? Well, no, Steam themselves had a roadmap too posted. Like, it's literally, if you go to open up Death Note on Steam, it shows the roadmap there. So. Oh, is it? Ah, gotcha. Okay. You can't steal their ID; they have to be revealed to the public. I just thought it was interesting because I opened up my Death Note to try and do the decoy task or whatever, and it was just there. So. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Either way, I had more fun playing as like mellow and stuff this time. Maybe because the investigators were actually getting wins, because like last time we played, it was just literally mellow Kira, mellow Kira, mellow Kira the entire time, and it was just tiring. The investigator actually has some good roles for them now where things actually can go the other way. Gotcha. I mean, to be fair, I've like never seen a task win in that game, even watching other content creators play the game, so... I think you have to bump the settings up to like 3 times or some shit to actually give it the task wins a chance. What, random everything? Random everything? I mean, random everything did kind of make it fair. It did sometimes screw over Team Kira if they only didn't have a buddy, but... I don't know. I thought I liked it. I feel like it was never like a case of like the Kira team was screwed over. Except for the one time Zero was by himself, and I guess Spectre was by himself because I shot his buddy, but again, those were such rare circumstances that it was kind of a non-issue, so. And Siren, you called me a liar, but I was actually going to shoot Spectre, but then I was like, you know what? It'll be funnier if I shoot Siren, so I shot you instead. And it was, Ake's reaction to me shooting you too was so much better, so I was like, yeah, this is probably worth it. Even if I could have gotten the win shooting Spectre. I can go for the correct deduction, or I can go for the funny, and I went for the funny, so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened the last time we played. I feel like Mello just was too accurate with their shots or something. I never expected to be the most accurate with my shots, though, but... I feel like every time, man, Mello just... It was either Mello or Kira every single time. Maybe it's because, like, the new roles for Investigator actually help them? Because the Investigator roles were so not good. Oh, yeah. Was that the game that Zero's by himself, though, or... No? Or was it? I can't remember. I know he won that one, because, like, Ake was the reveal guy. I went to tell him who we were, so he could be on our side and all that good stuff, but... Random? I mean, Zero kind of got screwed on that one, to be fair, though, because, like, if you're a solo Kira, you're gonna have a much harder time. But having, like, the random other roles, I think... I don't know. Maybe giving Kira a follower might be better, but... I don't know. Either way. There's a lot of fun stuff about that, so... Got a couple of funny moments out of it on my end. Definitely gonna have to probably use some of those mellow clips or something. Pretty sure that was like the only time I ever won a Zell was whenever I was with you. Because the first time I was with Elle, I was with Zero, nobody wanted to vote. Second time I was with Elle, I was with Ake. And then we didn't vote out Zero because you said we should vote you instead of Akane. I was really wanting to push Akane that round, but you said vote me instead, which was the mistake there. And then Zero and Akane kept switching the note between each other so we could never pin the right one down. Yeah, honestly, voting out Zero would have been the play. Even voting Zero would have caught his lie and we would have known he was a fake. But... oh well, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, no, I had a better night. Well, I understand it was to prove you're good, but, you know. You did also do the same thing later when you were evil, so you could do the same strategy as good or evil. It doesn't necessarily prove anything, but... Because I've said, like, vote me up if you think you should, and they just still kill me anyway in Town of Salem many, many times, which, you know, fair. I'm usually evil when I do that, but... yeah, maybe. You're also the more experienced player in the game, so, like, you have more time to do your strategies and shit, so... you could be sheeping us, and we have to be careful of that, so... yeah, I don't know. As I said, I had a lot more fun with it. The only thing I really had an issue with was you kind of giving me shit for, you know, playing mellow the way I did. But again, I was playing to have fun. I wasn't playing to be deductive. Like, I think I even said it, like, in the, if you go watch that round, I said I don't think Siren is Kira because you were doing tasks and stuff, so because you're Watoti. But I was like, you know what? It'll be funnier if I shoot Siren, so I did it. And you know what? The investigator still won because I killed the Kira follower immediately. Oh yeah. Who'd you shoot with Mello? I don't even remember. Alright, it must have been like the second time we played, or the second time I played. Because honestly, I don't remember any of those games. I just remember the one time I was there, I got killed by Ake because he just ran up to me with the death note and just took me down because I was hiding in the... I was hiding and checking cameras the entire game, so... Spectre got screwed over a lot. That's kind of the way... Oh, well, he was, yeah, Spectre got arrested. He got his Kira follower shot. Yeah, Spectre, I think, got the short of the stick most of the games he was in, to be honest. Except for the one game where I was Kira, he was Kira follower, and then you guys voted him out. Because, you and Zero were saying that it was Spectre, not me, or something, and then y'all voted Spectre, and then I had to chase you down for what felt like an entire in-game day. Then I finally got you after a very long chase. But hey, it goes both ways, honestly, so. Oh, yeah. I see. I don't usually keep up with who's on what server, so. And the only people I know from Brett's community are the ones that follow me and Brett. Because I've had a few people from Brett's side follow me just to watch me play Town of Salem, so they'll show up whenever I'm playing Town of Salem, but usually not when I'm playing other games, because that's usually how Town of Salem viewers go. They want to watch you play Town of Salem. If you're playing anything else, well, they're probably not all that interested, which, you know, fair. Some people just want to watch you play one game, and that's kind of how it goes. It does kind of suck, but I do try and diversify what I'm playing to not have an audience that just wants to watch me play one game, because it is kind of tiring to play Town of Salem. Like, it legitimately exhausts me. Yeah, I think I saw the share chat and saw you mention it, so. I mean, he said he streams Town of Salem, but I didn't see, well, it didn't say any recent streams or anything, so I assume he doesn't stream at all right now, but I don't know. I know some people say they're streaming, but they can't stream because they're busy with school, work, whatever, but usually I just kind of force myself to stream unless I'm, like, actually sick or, you know, something else comes up, but I did kind of think about canceling today's stream, but PowerWash is a very low energy game, so I don't have to put a lot of effort to it, so. Surprised by what? Spectre not streaming, or? Aquatic ape, what are you on about? Stop texting me like I'm your friend, you crazy bitch. Oh my god. You think we're buddy-buddy? You literally hired me for a job. Go get friends. Get a life, lady. Whatever. Everyone in this universe is crazy. They're just hiring this guy because they want a friend. Unbelievable. Alright, well, fun. You go away, bye. I'm also supposed to be working, so why are you texting me? Also, why are you having me work in the middle of a desert during the day? That should be, like, some kind of abuse. Alright, well, fun. Ba-ba-bum. Keep on going. Can I get that? Nope. Why am I gonna use a ladder on sand? That doesn't seem like a very good idea, but... Oh my god. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's fine if you're mad at me, but don't, like, you were definitely, and from my perspective, it seemed like you were legitimately, like, salty or toxic. And you even went on Zero's video and said, like, check out that burn I got on Kuro. It just kind of felt like you were being a little salty and, well, toxic on my end, but I don't know. That was like the first time I had fun with the game, so I was like, you kind of brought me down a little bit. I was like, well, all right, well, maybe I won't play this game again, but I don't want to play it regularly. It's like Among Us. It's fine for a little bit, but after a while, it just kind of gets to be not really fun, so. Yeah, I did. I sure did. I usually go and check out other perspectives and all that good stuff. Yes, I sure did. I usually do go check Zero's YouTube VODs and stuff like that, so. Especially if I want to see a different perspective. I want to see this perspective of my mellow round, then I saw your comment there. I was like, I thought about replying, but I was like, I'm not gonna even bother. I don't want to make Zero's comment section, you know, negative, so I will not do that. But yes, I did have issues with that comment, and I just didn't want to address it in public like that, but I guess I'm addressing it while streaming, so. Well. Yeah. Nah, you're good. It is what it is. If that's how you felt, I can't do anything about it, but definitely not a good idea to kind of go out of your way to comment stuff like that when you're trying to get people into a game, especially when it comes to like Town of Salem. I definitely don't think saying like having death notes that are kind of aggressive like that, especially toward a newer player, is a good idea. Like if you're trying to get somebody new into the game and you're like, the first thing they see on their death note is like, take that L, it's like, it just seems very hostile and aggressive. So that's all I'm saying. Just don't be that aggressive toward people. Like it's fine for me, but it doesn't really give you a very welcoming vibe, if that makes sense to you. Because all it takes is like one slightly bad thing about the collab lobby to just make someone have a bad vibe and just not want to come back. So, I mean, usually it's pretty chill. Nobody's being openly aggressive. If anything's going on, it's usually a joke. But like, you never know what kind of things people are gonna carry or take away from a lobby like that. Like, for example, I don't think a lot of people picked up on the last collab how you were legitimately upset to the point where you were like disconnected from that one game that went on for 8 days or whatever because of how affected you were by the things going on and all that shit. So. I accidentally killed you. I think I'll delete my death note. I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about the... I don't know. Oh, accidentally killed you. Well, no, I'm just... I don't know if it was a template. I just said it was like... Like, imagine I get somebody new for the next collab session. It's their first time playing. They die, and then they see a death note like, take that L. It just feels... Like, you understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's just like, maybe... Just don't be so aggressive and hostile, I guess. I guess it's just how you play games, and I guess like I wouldn't say trash talk, but how you just get competition going. But oh, it's a death note. Okay, fair. In that case, it's a little more fair. I hate using custom death notes though, because it usually gets people busted. There was a game I busted somebody because they had a bunch of like random characters in their death note, and they were on my team as Coven, and then they were Berserker, and I was like, hey guys, it seems kind of meta, but this guy had the same exact death note last game, and then he killed me because I outed him, and he deleted his death note after that. It's like, yeah, this is why you don't use death note templates. I feel like death note templates are a good way to get busted. Because, like, if I had a death note template in Town of Salem, I'm pretty sure Realize, Eevee, anyone else I regularly see in Town of Salem would absolutely have me busted immediately. Like, if I just have something like, oh man, I like this anime, and it's like, oh, well, Kuro's a killer. So, you know. I mean, if you're playing all any, you really can't be using templates like that anyway, so. I am. That's why I don't, like, I think the whale templates are a good idea. I just don't think death note templates are a good idea because of that. I am. I just don't think death note templates are a good idea because of that, because you're just going to get yourself busted. Unless there's something you want to, like a format you just want to change every time, but like, it's just, I don't know. I think you're better off just writing those fresh every game. Because I usually don't use death notes unless I want to do like a past information or something, but... I feel like death note mechanic is just one of the most underused things I have in the game, because I'm like, I never really want to mess with it unless I either want to do something funny or I'm just like, I want to communicate something to all the other people. Like when I was playing Arsonist last week, I had a death note where it was like, fine, Coven, you want to play that way? I'll just burn us all as I ignited the entire town, including myself, basically. Because they necro witched me into myself, so I was doused too. But the Covenant's pushing me so aggressively, I was like, I would just want to kill you guys too, because y'all are being kind of shitters right now. Y'all got me busted. I saw that one a lot for a while, but I think they just kind of finally stopped doing that, because it's like a Town of Salem 1 thing where they just kind of do... it's like the Town of Salem 1 jailer execution notice or whatever. Something like that. Where am I missing? Everything. Get everything in the cracks. Ugh. Why? Who would hide? Seriously, why am I doing this in the middle of a freaking desert? I don't even finish excavating it either. Slackers using me to go on vacation. How dare you? You guys are crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. Think we're chill? Well, there's a lot down there. And now there's not as much down there. Oh god. Crazy, I can just walk on the statue, this ancient excavated statue, no problem. I mean, yeah, but the problem is if you play with people regularly enough, they're gonna suss you out and just have you dead to rights if you do stuff like that. Then again, there's a lot of people that still don't pick up on my jester bullshit, despite how many times I've lied about being seer and all NA, so. There's a couple of people that have me know as a known seer liar because of that. There was one guy who had me hang, he's like, if you ever see this guy claim seer, just know he's fake. Which I only do if I'm like a jester or XA, but... And then if I get an actual seer game, nobody believes me, and then town just fumbles, so it's great. Bum, bum. Yeah, Evie, I know you know my shit. You also play with me enough to where I think that's valid. I'm just saying the general any peeps that play with us, like, they usually don't realize that I'm bullshitting most of the time when I'm seer. That's all I'm saying. I usually only fake seer if I'm a jester or XA. I usually don't fake it as anything else. I've tried faking it as like some other roles, and usually, if it's the second your info is wrong, you're gonna hang, so it's usually not as good of a strategy to do that. I saw a witch yesterday lie about being seer, which was interesting. They also tried lying about being a sheriff as a poisoner, which I think was a bad claim, because like literally every potion master lies about being sheriff. Like literally every single potion master I've seen is always a sheriff. And they're like, why? My info is correct. It's like, yeah, because you revealed them as Potion Master and you know their alignment, or if they'll be sus or a no. Unbelievable. I think I usually don't claim Sheriff as Potion Master because I think it's just too obvious of a claim. Also, Sheriff is a very, very sus claim as it is anyway. And anytime I see a Potion Master on me specifically, I'm like, yeah, no, you're definitely a Potion Master. Just reveal me to your coven. Piss off, dude. I know your game. Seen plenty of Potion Masters before you. Though I do like claiming Tracker as Wildling. I haven't done it in a while, but I do like doing that. I feel like that one kind of works better, but you can be very easily outed by a Spy now, and a bunch of other roles, actually. I feel like when I'm Jester, I get hanged immediately, or I help town win the game. There's usually no in between there. Yeah, there's a Jester game I need to highlight. I don't remember when it happened, but there was a Jester game where I was in the final 3 with Death and Hexmaster. The both of them pushed me as the Death. I was like, guys, you guys are crazy. You really think I'm the one here? And they hanged me, and then the Death Armageddon popped off. I was like, well, that couldn't have gone any better. Love to see it. Oh my god. 4 to 5 Eagles, a Jester. I don't think I've ever seen you be a Jester, Evie. I feel like I've seen you be actually like once, but you just gave up on it immediately, so. Oh wait, no, you were Jester one time. I do remember you being Jester in like the final 3, and the last Coven guy was being a shitter and they didn't want to help you. Yeah, that was like the first time I think I've ever seen you be a Jester. Probably because you actively like curse scroll or something. Yeah, new XE's not fun. Old XE was a lot of fun. I feel like old XE was fun just because you could pick whoever you wanted, but they didn't want it to be town sided, or they wanted town sided with XE so much. They're like, yeah, no, we need to stop doing that. I don't know. Before they did the update, though, I had the best XE game ever, and I swear to God, I need to highlight this game. It's probably it was my favorite XE game because the Coven attacked me, the Coven witched me into a town target. And then the Coven tried to attack me, and the witch witched me into another target again, so I had to hang the prosecutor as my target, so it was a fun game. It's like my best ever XE game. Yeah, I think that'd be more fun if it didn't have to be a town target. I think that is kind of the problem, is it's very evil-sided. They're not neutral. They literally just have to, if they had to hang any target, I think it'd be more fun. Like, you can keep the no amni, no T-POW clause if you want to, but just hang any target I think would be nice. Just having to, like, lynch an innocent townie every single time kind of sucks. Because, like, the pirate has to target townies, but they also have to target evils, too, so they're definitely neutral. Jester doesn't care what they do. They can go neutral. And then Doomsayer doesn't care. They can target townies or they can target Coven. I do think if they made the XE target anybody, I think it'd be more fun. Like, why does it have to be a town target? They're neutral evil, but, you know, they could... Like, the circumstances should be able to align for XE like it does for Pirate, to where you could be an XE, a town-sided XE. I don't know. Targeted a Berserker, yeah. That'd be great. Honestly, that's probably one of the better ideas I think I've seen about, like, XE. I'm definitely not a big fan of new XE, but I think that could make it a lot more fun if they did do that, but since this is a halfway good idea, I don't think Digital Banditos is going to do it. They're very much against balancing the game for people that play the vanilla game. A lot of what Curtis does is, like, based around Better Town of Salem 2's, you know, sandbox, and that's kind of an issue for a lot of it, but I really do wish they would acknowledge that, like, not everything that works in Better Town of Salem 2 is going to work in the main game, but unfortunately, I don't feel like we're going to ever reach that level of stuff going on. Yeah, you would be, but yeah, they're probably just going to go, well, we know better because we've been playing Better Town of Salem 2 and ignoring the main game for God knows how long. Like, how long did Curtis actually play the game? Like, the proper game, like the vanilla game. So I feel like he's played more Better Town of Salem 2, because that's all he streams, right? Better Town of Salem 2? I think that's what he does. Siren, you could probably confirm that, but I don't know. Like, I think it was very apparent when the last big update came out back in December, like, it didn't perform well in All-Any at all. Like, having a solo Apocalypse, like, the Apocalypse always just DC because they didn't want to play solo Apocalypse. And then they decided to finally add the 4 Horsemen modifier to fix what should have been that way to begin with, but yeah, finding blood would be good for Sheriff, too. Also, new Deputy sucks ass. Like, new Deputy, I've never seen a roll fall as bad as Deputy did. Like, Deputy can't shoot anybody unless they don't have defense. And then you don't even get a cinematic, so, like, it's even more of a sus claim. Yeah. Man, Deputy is not fun. I guess I didn't want it to be, like, another T-Power roll, but it's still pretty not good. Yeah, that's true. It's very useless for neutral killing. Honestly, like, why? I still wish we had Old Spy, though. Old Spy was good. New Spy is kind of mostly useless. Being able to get other information, like who's plagued, doused, all that good shit, like, that was good info. They're like, yeah, no, we can't have that in our game. That would be too effective for the town. Oh my god. Alright. Can I clean this, please? I mean, New Spy is not the worst, but it's literally just like half of the old Investigator, and the bugs do persist, which is good. But they literally could have done the exact same thing, kept Investigator the same way it was, and just, like, made it to where spy bugs didn't disappear the second they found any form of information, you know? There are definitely a lot of alternatives, but they went with the most extreme decision on every single thing they could have done. And that's why I feel like Curtis needs to play more All-Any to, like, properly gauge these, things going on. Yeah, they can't be guessed by RIP, but they also can't be confirmed by town, so I think it's definitely more harm than it is good. Like, a Veggie who doesn't shoot and a veteran doesn't shoot are also liable to be suspected, but I don't know. I just feel like new Deputy not being able to shoot anybody with defense or a townie just kind of sucks. Like, Veggies can make mistakes. The Deputy gets one shot and then they fumble their shot. It's GG, that's it. Yeah, they should do that too. Make it to where the Conjurer has a basic attack, so that way the Meteor's completely useless, unless you want to kill like a T-Power or something. Like, Conjurer is literally just better than Deputy in every way now. They used to be pretty equal, but now it's just like, yeah, no, this one's clearly better, guys. Oh my god. Bum, 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 bum. It's just like, because Curtis isn't playing the game outside of like Better Town Salem, he doesn't really see how these changes work. And the weird thing is, Deputy used to, like, they had another rework for Deputy in Better Town Salem that never got pushed to the main game because it was so bad. Like, it just, the fact that he doesn't really play normal on it, and he just does not really, it doesn't work for a lot of things. You have to, like, play the game as it is, how most of the people in the community are going to play the game to see how it's going to run. But you just, like, refuse to play the game, and you're working on the development of the game. You're just very far removed from how the game's being played right now, and it's not good. I really do wish they would properly, like, go play All Inning. Maybe they do play All Inning, but all I know is every weekend he just streams Better Town Salem 2, like, all the time. And that's, like, an issue, because you're not playing the game as it's presented, as you're developing for, and you're just in your own little playground where nothing is congruent to the main game. I know that, but I'm saying, how can you test for a game if you're not playing the game itself, though, Siren? Because they're two different ecosystems, and because of that, the game is just never going to be the same, and you're making up rules and shit for a game that does not match, and that's the problem. And that's exactly the problem, though. Like, if you're developing a game like this, you should absolutely be playing both environments, because you need to be, like, testing everything. You can't just be testing your own little playground because you're proud of your mods and shit. You gotta go play the actual game. Yeah, if we had all the roles, then yeah, it'd probably be fine. But again, they're two different systems, ecosystems, that are not in any way, shape, or form the same. Like, hell, even Better Town Salem 2 still has old Pirate the way we used to have Pirate. Like, if they want to properly balance the game, they're going to have to, like, eventually just say, yeah, we need to play the base game sometime, but because Tuba lives in his own little playground, he never wants to, like, see how the game properly is played in All Inning. Maybe they've seen videos, but the fact that they did the Apocalypse nerf down to one member for even a fraction of a second leads me to believe they've never seen your average All Inning game, which is kind of sad, but because the Apocalypse and Coven are usually pretty even. Coven usually has the advantage on, like, deception tactics and shit, utility, and I've seen plenty of games where it goes Coven versus Apocalypse and the Coven wins. They're like, oh yeah, let's just nerf the Apocalypse down to 1. Sure, that's a good idea. It's really dumb. I've talked about that a lot, and it does kind of piss me off. Because if you're working on the balancing of a game and you're not even playing the game as it's intended, it's just like, it's never going to translate well. You have to play the game as it is, and just so you know how to balance. But if you're just playing your own little playground, then nothing's ever going to work out. Oh my god. What you gonna do? I don't see a lot here. It's in the cracks. God damn it. Yeah, the deputy used to be able to take out Apocalypse too. That was also a huge factor, but well, yeah, but the thing is, they don't even do that, because, like, our current Pirate is Inquisitor over there. They still have old Pirate existing in that ecosystem. And so many things they have over there, we don't even have on this side yet, so it's just kind of crazy. They still keep trying to, like, create two different environments for the game, and we're never going to have the same exact environment they do. Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying you're arguing with me. I'm just saying that, like, if the game is going to be... If they're ever going to make the health of the game good, they have to be on the same level eventually, or, like, they keep having all these alternative, like, play systems, and it's just never going to match up and never going to be the same, and as a result, the balancing's never going to be properly done. I mean, there's some good in it, because, like, they were going to bring the shitty deputy rework that they had in the Better Town Salem 2, which was basically you had to pick a target and you ambush them, and if they visit whoever you target as a visit, it was like a shitty Crusader or something. Because you go stay on somebody, if they visit your target that you picked out, then you just shoot them with a level 2 attack or something. It was literally just a worse Crusader, which I don't even know why they thought that was going to be an idea that would probably fly, but oh my god. Jesus Christ, come on now. Come on, get up, get up! Yeah, they definitely need to just, like, commit to that, but... Because if they want to properly test things, they, like, it should be, like, different updates of the game, like, we should be on, like, let's say 1.2, they should be on 1.3 with the intent of bringing 1.3 to us, or something like that. But the fact they're so wildly different is just never going to fly, make the game completely viable and stable. Especially, like, I think the December update was definitely a pretty big tell as to what, he doesn't really understand that. Because Apocalypse being nerfed when it was never an issue in all, like, vanilla game. Apocalypse sometimes have 4 people, but they usually are the numbers disadvantage. I mean, them doing the 4 horseman modifier is fine, I guess, but... I never really saw Apocalypse versus Coven being something that the Apocalypse had a huge advantage in, just because the Coven usually has, well, more utility to get rid of the opposition. They could use Necromancer, they could use Wildling, Potion Master, get the information early. They have a lot more options to dealing with them. Maybe it was an issue in Better Talonsalem with all the Jackal modifiers or whatever, I don't know, but... God, I really wish they would do something different, though, because... I don't know what they'll do for the next update. I just don't feel like it's going to be a very good thing if they continue the way they did, because after the last big update, I'm very, very skeptical as to whether or not that's going to be good or bad for the health of the game. And there's a lot of people already quitting, as we talked about earlier, so I think a good chance the next update could make or break a lot of things, and maybe less people want to stick around this time. Hard to say. I don't know. I don't know if other content creators have talked about that. Maybe, maybe not. I guess the only one that maybe would have said something would maybe be Pipetron. I don't know, but Pipetron plays Vanilla Lenny a lot too, so I think it would be very possible he'd have similar comments if he did. But if he's close to Tuba, maybe not. I imagine if you're close to Tuba, you probably wouldn't want to. You probably wouldn't want to say something to offend your buddy or something. But I don't know. There's a lot that could be done about it, and a lot of things that could improve. I mean, I think the game is a little bit better, but I don't know. Some role balances I don't really understand. Corner still sucks after 2 updates. They've nerfed Seer twice, and it's still, like, better than most other TI rules do. What even can they do? Like, I think Corner would be a lot more interesting if they had the ability to, like, rip off Medusa stones or Enchanter, like, see the information, like, as it was before it got altered. Not that anyone would ever trust a coroner, but, like, I think it would still be a lot more interesting that way. Yeah. Give coroners something to do that isn't just sitting around waiting to die, or give coroners the idea to fake being T-Pow because they're like, haha, you wasted your meteor on a coroner. Also, all the TP went to the coroner, too, because that's how it goes. Yeah. I don't know. If we ever get to the point where all Lenny's like, it takes a while for it to queue up, I think that's probably when the game's going to be dead. There's a lot of people that still play the game because it's free to play for the most part, but there's definitely a lot of people that are getting frustrated with how the game's going, and they're just like, yeah, I'm good. No more! We'll see how I feel after my month off, and maybe I won't miss it. Maybe I won't come back for a bit. Who knows? Maybe I'll just go play more randomizer or something. Didn't want to do that anyway, so that'd be a good excuse to do that. Go play a Mario 64 randomizer, Banjo-Kazooie randomizer, whatever other randomizers I can find. Probably more Zelda randomizers, because I love that shit. That's probably the thing I also enjoy, like, Pokemon randomizers too, but those are kind of overdone, I think, in terms of, like, streaming and stuff. Well, yeah. I don't know if that's something more recent since the December update, but I feel like the December update was definitely a big turning point for a lot of people. Because I'm kind of more okay with the Apocalypse not having defense now, but I don't know, it just felt very unnecessary to nerf the Apocalypse when they usually have a pretty rough go of it anyway. Now you have them dying to Coven a lot more. Also, what am I missing here? I'm cleaning this entire statue and I'm not saying anything. Hello, good sir. Where are you at? let's take a peek. Crystal pendant. Eyes. Face slabs. So I gotta clean the pendant on. Cool. Okay. Where is this stupid dirt? It's probably on the top, isn't it? It sure is. That's clean. Cool. Yeah, I'm going game. Can I even put this on here? Oh my god, let me go down. Alright. Let's see this. Oh, it's right there. Eyes, face slab, helmet slab. Enjoy. Oh, come on. Oh, there's more up there. Lovely. Lovely, I love it when they're there. I don't think the ladder's tall enough, and that's kind of an issue for this one. Can't see from down here. Can you even hit this? I cannot see for the life of me, dude. Oh my god. Honestly, just doing it. I mean, I don't know if I'll do a full month of like randomize or something, but I think it'd be a fun thing to do for a little bit. Randomizers probably screw me over, but at least I won't have to deal with videos while doing so. I'll see. Oh, there we go. No more. Okay. Boop. Ooh. Let's see. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Hello everyone, I'm Kudo Yaiba. I'm a time traveling VTuber. Play a wide variety of games, currently playing PowerWash Simulator because I'm dead tired. I'm like, this is a pretty turn off your brain game. Hopefully you had a fun stream. Where are you playing if you don't mind me asking? I saw you were in the just chatting category for a bit. I'm not sure what else you played after that, but hopefully it was fun. And if you gotta take care of your post-raid stuff, or post-stream stuff, you know, go hydrate, go get food, go to sleep, whatever. Don't let me keep you. Oh, joy. Anyway, I gotta figure out how to clean up the rest of this, statue here, somehow, some way. Where is this? Was it in the eye? I gotta clean. Oh, God. This is annoying! Oh, Destiny 2. Okay. Never played Destiny 2. I played a little bit of Destiny 1. Or, no, I played a lot of Destiny 1. Who am I kidding? I can't even say. Like, I dabbled. I didn't know I did all the achievements and everything. Hopefully it was a fun time, but I guess you're doing, like, strikes or something? I guess unless you had a group to raid with, you couldn't really do that, but... Yep, I will do that. Thank you for the raid. Go get hydrated and all that good stuff. And have a good rest of your day. And I appreciate the raid very much. Oh, Gambit? Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's something you do solo, but... Either way, sounds like a fun time. Can I grab this? No, I can't. Yeah, I should probably do what I say I should do. Thank you, man. Got all this water here and I'm not drinking into it. Which eye am I missing here? Eyes. Blink at me. Oh, is that the eye? It is the left eye. But I don't see... Oh, I got it. I was about to say, I can't even get this damn thing. Okay, face slab. Oh, that face. Okay. Don't see any green up there. Is it gonna be the cracks up? Of course it's gonna be the cracks up there. Being annoying. Oh, there it is. Okay. It feels so weird looking up at the statue from the chin. Can I go this way? Sure. We're just parkouring over this ancient statue. No big deal, right? I'm sure that's completely okay. I mean, somebody spent a long time modeling this in Blender, Maya, or something, so... Kind of feel like it was like the Giga Chat meme looking up at the guy from where I was. Which is the other face slab I need to wash, though? I don't know which one it is. It's literally just a face slab. Oh, no, it was right there. I forgot where it was. Yeah, somebody literally spent months of their life probably modeling this guy. Maybe a week, I don't know. Okay. Can't get up. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very hard to reach from where I'm at. I don't know where the dirt is, though. Oh, if it's under the helmet. Oh, okay. Never mind, we did it. Let's go! Love to see it. Look at, wow, he went from blue to green real good. Or blue, wow, blue to green. Really? Did I just say that? I don't know. Why does he have like an ancient laser beam? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this is here, but okay, let's clean up the stunt plane. Sure, why not? Been doing a lot of small jobs today, but I'm okay with that. Small jobs are good because they're not like the annoyingly detailed jobs and all that good stuff, so. Especially after cleaning the damn subway or whatever last week, I'm okay with just doing this. Oh, wow. This looks like it's not gonna take like a couple minutes, but we'll see. Okay. All right, we're going. Okay. Are they? What can they do any worse than the stupid knocking for a collab shit? Like, they don't. I find that hard to believe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Come on, Twitch. What are you doing? Do better. Good God, man. Like, why? Why does Twitch keep doing stuff that it doesn't need to do? They can literally just sit back and just let people be happy, but they're like, nah, we're gonna mess up everything you love. God. Remember they tried to do that too when they put the stream information below the video or above the video window, and everybody hated that. Because like people like to scroll down, look at the other stuff, and I don't know. The people that design Twitch never even use Twitch as a site. It's crazy to me. Unbelievable. Oh, mine's been doing that for a while though. I mean, it's uBlock Origin works a little bit, but I try not to use it when I'm watching a friend stream. At least I try to, but it's funny how like Google got rid of, or like they said like uBlock Origin is dangerous. You should get rid of that so we can sell you YouTube ads. Wink, wink. It's very dangerous for our ad revenue. Don't use AdBlock. Buy our YouTube Premium, even though you can do it for free if you have AdBlock or uBlock. I don't know if AdBlock Plus still works, but I like uBlock. uBlock works without the bullshit. It's great. Oh, man. I did consider, like, trying to do, like, more ads on my channel, but I feel like it's not even worth it. I know, like, if you have 3 minutes of ads, you don't have to deal with pre-rolls, but I only have a 15-second pre-roll, so... uBlock doesn't work for you, really? Oh. uBlock is a little wonky on Twitch, I know, but I don't know if it's the best, or if there's settings I have. I think that you could probably get some custom settings to avoid it if you really want to, but... I mean, I feel like most of the small streamers don't even really make ad revenue money anyway, so... I also don't really run many ads, except for what Twitch forces me to, so... Too lazy. Maybe this is why you still live in Salem. Maybe you should just, like, I don't know, go start a Town of Salem, like, rehab group. Maybe that'll work out for you. You'd make so much bank. Like, I realized I shouldn't be to Salem because I got shot in the face by a dumbass deputy. Have like a typical like rehabilitation meeting. Oh man, I feel like that's not going to be common at some point, right? Surely. Yeah, Salem do be crazy. So, I mean, I say that like Town of Salem is a popular enough game to have like a lot of people want to mass quit. Like if they bleed any more players, the game is going to be stupid dead. So, I mean, outside of like the big creator group that plays this game once a week, there's really not a lot of people streaming Town of Salem as it is, so. There's probably like 5 or 6 of us that do it like weekly, and then, or at least a couple times a week, but very small world there. And even then, there's a lot of people that play better Town of Salem and not, you know, vanilla Town of Salem. I think like, what, KSL and I are like 2 of the main ones that do. I guess, no, Pipetron does vanilla too, but. Because Pipetron's been in a few of my games apparently. I know his username now, so I guess I can see him if he ever is in one of my games, but. But yeah, Tuba, Bread, and a couple others only play better Town of Salem. I don't know. Aside from Jackals, I really never saw anything appealing about better Town of Salem, but Jackals is a cool concept, but I remember I didn't like it initially because they made the lookout non-astral, but they eventually rolled that change to us. It's kind of unfortunate that they're no longer astral, even though they absolutely should be, but oh well. Okay. I mean, maybe it's just me nitpicking, but I did like Lookout being astral just for. I guess they thought Lookout was too powerful. The Wildling never could fake claim Lookout because of that, but I don't know. All this for the sake of balance, I guess, or what they think is balance. Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be like 4 small jobs. Oop, 4 small jobs in a row. There were like 2 pretty short ones. The statue wasn't too long, but. Okay. Oh boy. Maybe next week I'll play like Grocery Store Sim or something. Or TCG. Something like that. I actually did it for the TCG simulator. There's like a Pokemon card mod pack for it. Like you can put Pokemon cards in the game instead of like whatever the Fake-amon cards they have there. Hell, even a Yu-Gi-Oh card would be pretty fun. I want to play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. OG Yu-Gi-Oh is so much fun. Now Yu-Gi-Oh just ends in 1 turn. That's it. Honestly, modern Yu-Gi-Oh is a shit show of a game. I really did like the old style of the game, but now it's just like everything is. I mean, it wasn't even bad like until they like once they had link summoning, man, it just got like really batshit insane. Like, yeah, you could just summon a stupid strong monster for doing nothing. Hooray! Yeah, well, power creep comes to every game, I guess. Also, with Better Town of Salem, I know we've been kind of going off and on this topic, but there's a couple of roles that still have not made their way over. Like, we have the Judge is like a neutral siding with the evils, and the Star Spawn, which is also siding with the evils, and their win condition is just getting rid of all the townies. And those 2 still haven't come to vanilla yet, which is crazy to me. Those are definitely more neutral, evil, like, anti-town roles, but I guess I don't want those roles showing up in all any or something, but it would be nice for some variety, but because right now we only have 4 neutral evils, and well, most people don't like most of the neutral evil roles, so I'm probably one of the few that enjoys like basically all of them except for Exy, but even Exy I'll still play, but Exy definitely the way it is right now is still kind of not great. Wash, wash, wash. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, I really should look into another playlist. Honestly, if I'm gonna play, like, the TCG game next week, I should look for, like, a Pokemon playlist or something. Oh my God, the Pokemon trading card game soundtrack, like the OG Game Boy one. Oh, that'd be so good. I still love that soundtrack, it's great. As long as Nintendo doesn't copyright me, that would be great. Nintendo is very bad about that, though. I think I wouldn't be able to do the exact soundtrack. I'd probably have to do like a remix or something. Kind of like this one is right now. I don't know, Nintendo's very, very like, oh, you're using our soundtrack. We hate you. You're basically evil and all that good shit. At least they're not, like, copyrighting anyone that plays their games anymore, so baby steps, Nintendo. Maybe in a decade they'll finally understand that it's not a crime to use their soundtracks. Your printer might be dead, bro. Hate to break it to you. Printer sounds pretty dead. You know what that means? Go play Town of Salem and maybe revive it with the necromancy or something. And maybe suffer like I did yesterday. I mean, you seem like you have better luck than I do when you play solo. If I don't have at least one other competent townie, I usually just have a real bad time in town. I was doing real dumb shit yesterday. And I was town like literally every game yesterday. Surprise, surprise, my town scrolls did not fail. Honestly, by the end of it, I really wanted a neutral game, and I couldn't even get that. Yeah, I got a lot of this shit. Lovely. Oh, wait, dirt. Okay, we got that. This jet's already almost done. Okay, that's clean. Cool. So is it just the jam? If it's a jam, you should be good then. Should be, being the keywords, but... I get that. Okay, yes we can. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes. Grab that. Grab that. Oh. Hello. Grab that too. Why are you people graffitiing this poor little plane? Maybe this is owned by the local billionaire that everybody hates. Probably. That's probably the way I'm gonna canonically see this town now. And you have some archaeology in this town that they have a power washing company go and clean for complete disregard of the ancient artifact that could be destroyed by pressure washer, but I guess we don't care about the value of an artifact in this town. They barely care about all the dirt that's apparently a mass problem here. Oh yeah, just go hire a power wash guy. He'll take care of it. Disregarding my personal social life or whatever this guy has going on. Maybe everybody hates him and they're secretly bullying him. I don't know. Seems kind of messed up. Alright. Alright, we're almost done. Almost as in like 5 or 10 minutes of this again, probably. Guess we're gonna be doing another job after this, because these have been very quick. I think a longer job would be better just for the timing of the stream, but oh well, I'll have to make do and figure it out. Okay, that's done. Good. I'd like to see that. Okay. Ow. Dun, dun, dun. Clean up. We good? No. Oh god. I feel like trying to see with the light on is just kind of annoying. I don't think we've done a single level in the dark or the nighttime, I don't think, right? No, I don't think we have, actually. Provided I've been playing this game for off and on since August, so I could have forgotten some details of this game. It's kind of one of those easy games to play on stream. Can turn off my brain, just yap for a bit about whatever, and voila, stream done. I mean, it's just good for me, so I don't have to think, and I like playing it for that very reason. But I'm gonna add some other no-thinking games to the repertoire and make it a little bit easier. Oh yeah, very nice. Glad to hear your printer is not super dead. Usually if I need to print anything nowadays, I just go to Kinko's, pay 25 cents or whatever, and just like, or even like 8 cents if it's like black and white. Honestly, not hard to do it that way. I could probably have a printer if I wanted one, but I'm just like, I don't really need a printer. Super confusing this slow. I mean, printers are like notorious for going bad though, yeah? Like every printer I've ever known has always had some kind of issues or something going on. Printer's like, I don't know, we're just gonna stop working now, bye-bye, good luck to you. The rudder. Okay. Clean that, clean that. Don't see anything. Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently my washing did work. Well, your printer had the printer equivalent of a stomach ache, so maybe give it a chance to process that? I don't know. Had a bunch of paper stuck in it or whatever. Bad stuff was going on. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Can I clean that? Okay, yes I can. Can we clean it? Yes, we can. Shame what happened to Bob the Builder, though. That dude got massacred, my god. I can't believe they felt the need to redesign him, and he just like looks like a very normal guy, and it's kind of disturbing. Not that I ever watched Bob the Builder, but I knew of him. I don't know why so many companies decided, like, oh yeah, we need to revive this character. We need to give him a new look, even though his old look's iconic, and people know it. Man, corporate meddling really ruins a lot of things, huh? Yeah, that's a lot of dirt. Okay, clean. I don't see any more dirt. Oh, just kidding. I lied. Gonna miss some kind of angle. Oh, that's done. There we go. Upper wing. I gotta go on top of the plane, right? I sure do. Oh, it's like right. This part here. Okay. Inner wing struts. What is that? Yeah? Maybe? I don't know what the hell this is. I don't see anything going on here. Inner wing struts, upper wing, lower wing, horizontal stabilizer. This is the thing. Oh, there we go. One of the things we need. Not enough. I wish we could stop that. Okay, that's good. Inner wing struts, where you at, buddy? Oh, hold on. Where's the inner wing strut then? Outer wing strut, where's the, oh, inner wing. I think it's not that one, it's gotta be the other one then. There we go. Let's go. Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty chill. I mean, I don't know how this plane got so damn dirty, but I guess they flew straight through an active volcano and got all ashed up or whatever. I'm just standing on the front of the plane, no big deal. More of the ancient monument. You know what? Sure, let's do it. I could probably knock this out. I think that'll probably be the last one I do today, but let's just do it. 4 levels, let's go. I gotta be close to the end of this game, right? Hey, look, he's pointing at the sun. Also, why are they trusting us to clean this monument, man? Wild. I gotta clean this entire thumb. Oh, joy. All right, well, this one could be a doozy. Probably at least an hour on this one, I feel like. Or maybe I'll knock it out in like half an hour because I'm amazing at this game. Not that there's a high bar to be good at this game. You just have to have working hands and aim. Good luck. I guess some people might not have that. You could probably make this work with the adaptive controller if you need to, but... Oh yeah? Let's see here the next part of the printer saga. 4 copies, uh-huh. And it did the slow print. Okay. It's working, that's good. Do, do, do. Yeah, to copy it, so use a scanner. Okay. Normal printing. Huh. Wonder if it's the problem with, like, receiving the digital information versus scanning it and just pulling from that information. Think there's a problem with the connection somewhere to the USB? Maybe? Would be my guess, but... Because I'm assuming a scanner information would be local or something, but... Maybe, I mean, yeah, I think Wi-Fi might have something to do with it, actually. That's a very plausible thing for it. Okay, let's go for the rest of this. Gotta clean the very bottom, really. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Wi-Fi definitely could be an issue. Especially if someone's like downloading a lot of stuff on the internet or streaming something online. A lot of things could strain that connection. Or maybe you're playing Town of Salem 2 in the background because you're a filthy addict at the game, but... Don't know. All of the above, perhaps? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, but... You're not good. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Playing Pokemon? Which Pokemon are you playing? Hopefully not Scarlet and Violet. Hopefully. Probably is Scarlet and Violet because it's the new big one right now, but... Whee! I'm on top of the finger. Oh, you're playing Scarlet? RIP. I mean, at least it's not Sword and Shield, I guess. I still stand by Sword and Shield being the worst Pokemon games ever released. They just weren't fun, man. I heard Scarlet and Violet's better than Sword and Shield, but... Scarlet and Violet, I mean, Sword and Shield burned the shit out of me to where I, like, never played a Pokemon game after that. I did play Arceus, but I don't really count Arceus as being a Pokemon game. I mean, I still contend that Sword and Shield, if you're gonna skip any generation, skip Sword and Shield. They're absolutely terrible. It's only good if you want to play a Pokemon game on Switch and there's nothing else available, but there's already, like, 6 or 7 different Pokemon games you can play on Switch now, so... Easy skip. Just never, ever play Pokemon Sword and Shield if you can. Honestly, Alola had one of the better stories, but it did have a lot of, like, cutscenes and shit you couldn't skip, which is kind of annoying, but... Like, the OG Sun and Moon I had fun with, but... It definitely is one of the least replayable games of the franchise because of all the cutscenes and crap you have to watch every single time you play. You walk 2 feet from a previous cutscene, you have to watch another cutscene. It's great! I mean, I think everyone's been burned out by Pokemon at some point. The only difference is I never went back to Pokemon after stopping after Sword and Shield, really, so... Yeah, honestly fair. I think most Pokemon games after Generation 5 have been pretty mediocre. I think Generation 5 was probably the last, like, good generation. Like, Generation 6 was okay, Generation 7 was okay, Generation 8 was dog shit, and I guess Generation 9 is okay, so... People gave Black and White a lot of shit, but they've held up very well. I played a randomizer Nuzlocke in that game, and it was brutal. I mean, fair, but, like, Generation 5 was literally just a better version of Generation 4, so... I think once they switched to 3D is when it started becoming sus, because, like, all the models were not very... They were very, like... lazily made. Like, they're very expressionless. Like, some of the older Pokemon 3D games, like Pokemon Stadium, Battle Revolution, Coliseum, had very animated models that looked good. And, like, Pokemon on the 3DS and beyond has always had, like, these shitty 3D models that just look terrible. They don't have real animations. They just have, like, the stupid dog doing a little, like, bunny hop if they're doing double kick. It's just, like, very lazy. And I do wish they would put proper teams to make the damn models for them, but they just refuse to do even the most basic of things to make their franchise successful, because they don't need to, because it's literally carried by the IP, and Game Freak does not care, because they're like, money please, and people are like, okay, how many times do you want me to buy this game? 1 time, 2 times, maybe 4 times for my entire family? If there's anything I want in the gaming industry, I want Game Freak to have a financial failure with a Pokemon game, but it'll never happen. They're too big to fail. That's the only way that Pokemon would ever get good is if they literally fail, like had a financial failure. But they make so much bank off the merchandise, the TCG, and everything else. It's just like, it's impossible for them to fail. And even if they did, Nintendo would probably bail them out. But it's crazy that Nintendo, despite everything, allows them to release games in such a half-assed state. I know they make bank and it's not even technically owned by Nintendo or whatever, but it still is reflecting on the Nintendo brand that their game is kind of performing like dog shit. And they're like, oh yeah, no, we're not going to do anything about that. We like money and we're going to have the money. Unbelievable. Crazy. Anyway. I don't know. I think once you've played one Pokemon game, you've basically played them all. I don't really feel like there's any reason to play most of the new ones, but... Like, I don't know. I thought if I play Scarlet or Violet, it should do something different, but... Like, even the evil teams, man, they're just like... What's the point? It's just like for some bullshit conflict, you're gonna steamroll them, they make it for baby mode, XP share on all the time, so there's no challenge. Pokemon's just like a watered-down experience now. Even in the older games, you'd still get your ass kicked if you tried to use, like, a couple Pokemon, if you didn't properly level them. Like, Pokemon, like, Gen 1 and 2 especially, but... It would be nice if they would, I don't know, give us some options and not be a freaking infant playing video games, but they're like, nope, you're going to be a child and you're going to like it. You play as a 10-year-old kid and you're gonna damn well be treated like one, so have fun, guys. Unbelievable. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. I just don't get how people can keep buying the same game over and over and still be happy with it. Eventually, like, I can play like a couple games from a franchise, but I just never can play the same game of a franchise every single time and be okay with it. Eventually I get burnt out. I'm just like, I'm good. Sure, people are awaiting the next Persona game, but like, it's probably going to be exactly the same as Persona 5, or Persona 3 Reload, or Persona 4 Golden, or probably not Persona 1 or 2, because those are pretty far removed, but it'd be nice if they would like remake those next, but again, those are probably a lot harder to adapt because they don't have proper social links, so that's more work for them to figure out, and they don't want to do that, I guess. I don't know. I've heard good things about Persona 2, though, so... But Persona 2 getting a remake's kind of hard because it apparently has Hitler in it as a character, so... Or they just renamed him Führer, but in the PSP edition, I think? I don't know. I'm just so morbidly curious that, like, why Hitler's in a Persona game that I kind of want to go play Persona 2, but... Only playing Persona 3 and 5, though, I don't think I'm going to understand a lot of the mechanics or the lore, but... Persona lore is kind of bullshit anyways. Like, power of friendship! Like, okay, guys, let's be friends! Haha! That's kind of what Persona boils down to. It's like, friendship! We are good friends! Friendship! Friendship! No, I did not. I never had a Vita or a PS2, so I never played it. I do have those now, but I still haven't gotten around to it, and they're already announcing the remake, so... Plus, I already watched the anime, so I basically already know the plot line of the games anyway, so it's... I mean, I knew the plot of Persona 3 going into it, basically, but... Except for the DLC. I didn't know anything about the DLC, because the anime stuff never adapted that stuff, but... But again, playing Persona is just like, if you played one, you've played most of them, so... They do, but like, I think Persona 5 especially was like, look at us, we're all good friends! And I guess Persona 3 Reload also kind of did the same thing, is like, look at us, we're all good friends, and here we are making fun of Junpei, even though it's a serious situation. Haha! That's totally the appropriate reaction to this situation going on here, but... I don't know. I feel like Persona 6 is definitely going to have a hard time overcoming Persona 5, because it's like Elder Scrolls is going to have a hard time overcoming Skyrim. Like, they're just such a big games now. They're basically synonymous with the franchise, and I don't know. It's going to be a hard one to overcome, because a lot of people are Persona 5 fans, but they're not Persona fans that might not enjoy the next installment, so... It'll be interesting to see how they handle Persona 6, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't say Elder Scrolls, they say Skyrim 2 now. It's crazy. Even though Oblivion's getting a remaster now too. I suppose Oblivion's getting a remaster, not Morrowind, but I guess Oblivion's probably the... Well, I mean, is Oblivion on PC? I think it is. I know it was originally a 360 exclusive, but people made a big damn deal about the Shivering Isles when that first came out. That was like the first big DLC I remember coming out to consoles, or even games in general. I still have never played Oblivion. I played a little bit of Skyrim and I got bored, but I'm not really a fan of that type of game, I guess. I tried playing Skyrim again a couple of years ago, and I just cannot get into it. I'll eventually play it because I've already started, and I gotta get all the achievements because it's on my gamer card now, but I don't know. Skyrim is just not really a game that I think I'll enjoy. Maybe if I put enough time in it, maybe I will, but there's just some games that people hype up and go, this game's amazing, and I'm just like, I don't really vibe with this game very well, but like, people do that. Like, people always swear by GTA, but I still get bored playing GTA games. I played GTA 4. It was a fine enough game, but it didn't really make me want to go play another GTA game, so I think at a certain point you're just like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to play any more of this franchise. And then on the flip side of that, we have franchises that are dead that I desperately wish would come back. Looking at you, Splinter Cell and Burnout, which are basically dead franchises. 2 series. I think one of them's the RPG series you've been talking about. I can't remember because my brain is fried right now, but I'm just saying in general, people hype up, like, they hype up a lot of franchises that are just not very fun to me personally. Sudoku, okay, yeah, that's fair. Well, that's because you're not a normie. A lot of normies hype up like Skyrim or... I mean, Skyrim is universally loved amongst a lot of gamers, but normies will definitely hype up GTA. Like, oh, it's the best game ever! Even though it's like very basic and not really that deep. Like every 14-year-old wants to believe it is. But what can you do? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. You know, fair. So maybe it is for normies. I was like, maybe that's an unfair statement, because I know a lot of gamers love Skyrim, but maybe it is a pretty normie game. I know GTA for sure is, though. Interesting. How would you get into only Skyrim, though? I understand a lot of like Call of Duty fans only play Call of Duty and maybe one other game, but how would you just play Skyrim by itself? That is an interesting, well, first game and only game to play. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, so much dirt. We're in the middle of the freaking desert, so. Oh, now you're emulating Jake, I see. Lovely. Glad to know you're still here. Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, I need to get on that. I need to get that done. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate it. You must be as backlogged as I am, because I saw you uploaded something from like April of last year, I think. Or was it June of last year? I don't know. It was something like that. Either way, it was a couple months ago. All Any Mayhem? I named a stream All Any Mayhem. All Any Mayhem was the name of a stream from sometime last year. Just keep going down the alphabet and I'll eventually never run out of words. But hey, if I ever do, then well, I'll have to get more creative with my titles, I guess. Bum, bum. I don't know when I started doing that. I think I made original stream titles for a little bit, but then I got tired of it, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing this. This is way easier. Use an alphabet. Oh, was it that stream? Oh, so you're going through my stream for games? Or were you in one of the games that were you playing one of the games? No. Were you not recording or something, or what? Not sure what you... I don't know how many you've actually recorded, but... Oh, God, I really gotta shoot in from there? Oh, lovely. Well, that'll be fun. Great. Yeah, I just started doing August streams for my highlights, though, and I still gotta catch up on that. It's annoying because I have to edit all my Town of Salem stuff, but I, Oh, you called one Ollie Mayhem? Really? Nah. Fair enough. I named one Ollie Mayhem, too. Wonder if I did it first. Maybe not. I can't remember if I did or not. Hey, Candace, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. Just kind of washing and yapping, as per usual. Hey. Oh, God. How am I able to lie down like this? Hello, hello. Hope everything's been well with you. And thank you again for showing up to lurk. Appreciate you as always. Oh, yeah, no, then I absolutely did mine first then. Mine was sometime last year. I just named my April Fool's one All Any April Fool's mode or whatever, and surprisingly that VOD did a lot better than most of my recent VODs have, so I think a lot of people were probably interested in the April Fool's mode. Maybe that's why, which I guess maybe that's why the naming scheme made sense for that one. I was planning on streaming it again in that game mode, but I just didn't have the time, I guess. I didn't really want to do another stream. I wanted to do a stream, but I also didn't want to like set aside time. I was actually gonna do it the Monday if it was still there, but they got rid of it on the Sunday or something, so... That was a rip for my chances to play more. But I mean, I had some pretty good games on my April Fool's playlist, so. The peak being the second game where I was Crusader, outed the Soul Collector for being fake, and then I got hanged by the Hangman when I used my gesture token, so. A collab for April Fool's? I don't know, we could use the modifier next time we do a collab, but God knows when that's gonna be, because it feels like it's harder and harder to get people in the damn lobby, so. And I'm definitely losing motivation setting up those lobbies at this point, so. Maybe I can see if Suki wants to be dragged back into Town of Salem. She's been not feeling well lately. I don't know if she's down to play? I don't know. I mean, it's still her server too, so maybe she'd be down to play. I'll have to see. I still haven't gotten some other people on the server that I need to get on there, so. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking. I mean, a lot of people that can play would probably do better if there's no school involved, because some people are still in school and all that good stuff, so. If they have to balance collabs in school, then, you know, they're probably going to prioritize school, which, you know, makes sense, but... I mean, Shaw's not going to play because he's been doing Dokapon on Saturday, so he's out for a while. Y'all's been busy, I've been told. And yeah, it leaves us with me, you, Unharmed, Toast, Zero, maybe Q. Miss America hasn't been feeling well because she has a lot of health issues going on, so she hasn't been streaming too much lately. So I don't know. We can see if she wants to play. Maybe she's doing better, but either way, it's definitely hard to get people together, especially for an obscure game like Town of Salem when people would rather play Among Us or some other newbie social deception game that's doesn't require you to read a Bible's worth of text to understand the game. But I mean, Zero and Q have picked up the game very well. Like, they've only played it a couple times, but I think they understand the game well enough to where they know how to lie, know how to claim, and all that other good stuff. So there's a lot that we can do, but it's just a hard sell to a lot of people. I've tried selling the game to some people, and they're just like, nah, I'd rather go play Among Us. I want to be a noob. I'll play Among Us like it's 2020. Ake or Kyo, probably. I can have Zero ask, or you can go check the VOD and tell me, because I'm not doing that. I think Kyo mentioned it. Maybe it was Ake, but I mean, we always have open spots, and you know, Zero. I don't know if Zero's ever asked any of his buddies about it, but his squad usually streams later though, so I don't know if they can stream during the day. Maybe on a Saturday. I don't know. I mean, we have new players and we have lots of veteran players, so it's a good mishmash of we don't know what's going to happen. It was funny the last collab because we played, Zero was a bodyguard, so he self-night one, which you never do in all any, and the other person like attacked him and they thought they were the neutral killing or something, but I guess, but that requires effort that I'm not willing to expend on that right now, honestly. Like I said, there are games that I want to collab in more that I'm going to try and set up myself, so I got another one I want to work on first, and I'm going to set that one up and go from there. Honestly, I think I'm just going to probably take a month off from Town of Salem, so I'm not even going to think about it for a while. Town of Salem's a little fatiguing, I'm just like, yeah, no, I think I've had enough for a bit. I've been playing the game pretty religiously for like the past year and a half, and I'm just like, maybe I should actually take a week off from this damn game, but there's definitely a certain level of pressure I felt to not do that, because I do have some people that only watch me play Town of Salem, and I thought maybe like my viewership would falter if I did do that, but I think at this point I'm okay with it. I'm just like, whatever, I'll play Zelda or something else and be fine with it. I guess people could unfollow me if I decide not to play Town of Salem for a month, but oh well. Oh well. I've definitely had that happen a few times though. I'll play one game, they'll follow me, and then I stream something else the next day, and then they'll unfollow me for that. I'm like, because I play one other game, you unfollow me? Really? Oh well. I mean, it's burnout, yes, but it's also like, Town of Salem is in a very not great place right now, so it's just kind of not as fun to play. Like, a lot of the roles still need to be reworked and balanced, and people in Town of Salem are getting dumber and getting a lot more gaslit lately. It's just tiring. I feel like I'm dealing with people that have like negative IQ points, and I'm just like, I'm good. I don't really miss any of this, actually. I just decided. Yeah. Plus, it's not like I'm missing any games to play. I have a plethora of games to get through, and yeah. Bump, bump. Oh, oops, yep. Rip. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. God, this is a pain. Is there not a ladder? No ladder. Lovely. Lovely! We're having a grand old time here. What can you do? Definitely been I'm tired mode, so I mean, I'm gonna probably try and play another simulator type game next week. I don't know what it'll be, but probably for next Tuesday, because I do work next Tuesday, so I'll probably be dead tired that day. We shall see what it is, but yeah, God, got a lot to do lately anyway. Car's kind of being weird, trying to figure stuff out with that. Got to start looking for a different job because I want, well, more money and all that good stuff, and yeah, a lot to work on. And if I do get another job, I probably won't even be able to stream this early anymore for a bit. I get it on weekends, but like, I guess if I get a real job, then, well, my stream schedule's gonna have to shift over to more American hours, so. Which I'm okay with, but it would kind of suck because I know I have a lot of people that do watch me regularly around the same time for the past year or so, and I did used to start stream. When I started streaming, I did used to stream later nights, but I don't know. I just kind of pivoted to the earlier hours because I had the ability to right now, but just felt like I saw more viewership whenever I streamed during the day versus like late at night. And I still see that trend, honestly, but maybe it's because I haven't built up an audience on my late night streams, but I don't know. There's something weird about waiting till like 6 o'clock at night to start streaming, which a lot of people do because they have like they get home from a job or like a late night job or something, and then they just want to stream and yap and play games or whatever. But that's like a very competitive time for streaming, though. Like American late hours, yeah. I mean, you're also staying up till like 4 in the morning to play Death Note, so like you're also in a regularity. So, but that's another thing. Like if I stream later, I wouldn't be able to play with a lot of my Euro friends. So, yeah, well, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Honestly, I'd love to have like a job where I can decide my hours, because if I could, I'd just like finish my work up early and just start streaming around the same time. I think probably the best way to go about it for me, but I mean, you're not even the worst. I mean, no, my friend was worse about that. She had us start playing Portal at like 8 p.m. my time. We didn't finish till like midnight my time, and it was like the sun was rising for her in her time zone. So like that was definitely I don't know why she did that, but I don't know. Either way, that was, I was like, maybe next time we should stream a little earlier so you're not up till, like, the sun rising again. Which we did do for the next time we played Portal, but... crazy stuff. It just feels like everyone that's in the EU that I know just stays up, like, stupid late because they want to hang out with American friends, and... yeah, that's just how it goes. What you gotta do, I guess, because time zones be a bitch. Bum, bum, bum. Either that or you just like play early in the day. I know a lot of European streamers that do like stream earlier, and they just, as soon as it's like late at night, they'll just stop streaming at like 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. my time. So I guess because they're more reasonably adjusted to their time schedule and all that good stuff, so they aren't like living vampires or whatever. They're not living the vampire hour life. Put it in there, get the water. Oh my god, I can't even get the crevice here. Okay, come on. I still have the extension on, don't I? Whoops, let's go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need that. Don't so. Can't even get this, god damn. I mean, yeah, but if you got other shit to do, you got other shit to do, so... I don't know, it depends on what you're doing, though, because, I mean, I'll try and watch people that if I'm able to, but... sometimes I have friends that'll stay up till, like, 2 in the morning streaming, I'm like, I can't do that shit, I really can't. Even if I have nothing going on the next day, I'm just like, I can't be staying up that late regularly, otherwise I'm gonna be kind of messed up. Like, I did that the other day, staying up playing games with my friend till, like, 2 in the morning. And I think I slept in until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon or some shit. I'm just like, yeah, this is not good. Not great. I don't know. I used to stay up. I used to do that like a lot where my sleep schedule was pretty messed up. But I recently, or I guess say like 2 years ago, I kind of got a job where I had to wake up earlier. So now I've been more of an early. Oh, random glycerin. Very nice. It's to 3 till 11 a.m. Jeez. Oh my god. You're living those true gremlin hours. Good god. I don't know. I think, like, I just don't want to mess up my sleep schedule too much, but... I try not to if I can avoid it, but sometimes I can't avoid it, so yeah. We're still not done here. Good god, man. Why does this hand have a spine? I just realized. What the shit, game? Is that all dirt? Oh my god, that's all dirt. Lovely. Have you ever listened to yourself laugh, though? I think I'm pretty justified in saying that. You sound like a non-human when you do that laugh. It doesn't even resemble a human being. It's just like, I am planning nefarious things and you're gonna suffer. Also, you do that whole, like, demonic, like, talking thing when you're, like, winning. You did that in Death Note the other day, so... You really like that, like, raspy-ass voice that probably destroys your vocal cords, so... Or it's not even a laugh, you're like, rah, 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 that kind of shit. I don't even know how you do that so much, but... That's like, I am winning voice. Let's call it that. Bum, bum, bum. And tomorrow I play Ninja Gaiden 3 and get disappointed with the franchise. Hooray! Man, I've already passed the peak Ninja Gaiden games, and I'll have to go back and play them eventually and get destroyed all over again like it never happened the first time. Hooray! Well, I mean, it hurts my voice even trying to imitate it. I don't know how you do that so often, though. Can't be good for you in the long term, so... Whatever. That's not my place to say that. If you want to damage your vocal cords, by all means do it. Just, I mean, you have to live with the consequences of it, so... I guess, but it still could affect you negatively in the future, but... If you don't care about the consequences, then go for it, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do the Windbreaker randomizer. Honestly, I think like doing a bunch of randomizers while I'm not playing Town of Salem would be fun. But I've also been thinking about doing like more late night streams during the week maybe, and just do like my normal stream times on the weekends. Might be better. I don't know. Might be a good way to get used to like normal hours for me if I'm gonna like get a real job. Kind of like a not real job at the moment, but not one I consider to be real. It's kind of a job, but it's also like whatever. I don't care about this place. Like, yeah, this is not important. You know, they're like, hey, would you like to help us out? I was like, no, thank you. I'm good. Everyone's had some kind of shitty job in some capacity, I'm sure, but yeah. I think a lot of my jobs have been kind of like that, though. Either not serious or just kind of not great, but Is your mother from the coven? Oh, God. She must have survived the witch trials of England and really lived to the modern era. Oh, God. They have a coven. No wonder you're a gremlin. You're part coven. Would you look at that? She faked her own death and made it to the modern century. Good on you, I guess. Okay, let's clean up the fingers, because perspective is weird. Love to see it. Also, I love how we keep bringing back the Breaking Bad RV so we can cook meth or whatever they're doing over there. Hey, Walter, can you not cook meth near this artifact? Thank you. It's green, not white, but it's close enough. People just see an RV and now they're like, hey, it's Breaking Bad cameo, haha! Because we are so uncultured, we've never seen an RV in anything else in the universe. Poor little Medusa. Nah, I don't feel pity for you. You're not a poor little Medusa, you're guilty. Yeah, let's go with that. Clearly, you haven't played enough All Any to where you're just not used to saying Medusa and getting lynched immediately, despite there being a bunch of other open claiming evils here. You're probably better off not playing All Any, though, because All Any lately has been pretty rough. You want to go get destroyed? Play All Any. It'll be great for content. Watch the town implode and you'll somehow win. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day so far. Just yapping about whatever while I'm, well, kind of playing a game. Not really. Yeah. I mean, you have people like Kzilla and Eevee just living in that brain rot, though, so I stream it twice a week, and that's enough for me. But I think I probably, I don't know if I'll do it next. Maybe I should do it next. Yeah, next week would be okay, I think. I'm sorry to hear, man. Hopefully things get better for you. Hopefully you'll get to rest up or get a break from whatever not great things you have going on at the moment. But either way, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Just kind of chilling out and vibing, and probably gonna go crash. I mean, probably won't crash after this, because if I go to sleep too early, then I'll wake up at like 11 o'clock, and that's like not good. I hate when I go to sleep like too early, then I just wake up again a couple hours from now. It sucks. My body's like, does not react well if I go to sleep before midnight, but I still have to like try. Very unfortunate. All right, wait, now let's go. All right. Stop texting me, you crazy person. I am not your friend. I am hired for a job. This town just has a bunch of lonely people that keep texting me and acting like I'm their son that doesn't want to talk to them. Oh, lordy. The volcano! Oh no! Too bad. I guess so, but I spent like a lot of years just kind of like waking up like late afternoon and then going to sleep like around 6 in the morning or something, and even though I basically inverted that for my current work, it's still, my body's like, I'd rather go to sleep later if I can, but then if I do, then I go to sleep super late, or I wake up super late, and not great. Trying to like fix a year like sustained biorhythm is kind of hard. Oh well, you just got to do little by little and change to where you want to be. I usually do go to sleep at like around midnight though, on most nights, but if I'm like doing a collab or if I'm playing games with someone, then I'll stay up later, but Try not to make it too often so I don't get my schedule messed up, but if I sleep early, I wake up early. Oh, really? Definitely sounds like a sleeping issue, but I mean, I probably have a bit of insomnia myself sometimes, but it's just like if I go to sleep like before midnight, or if I try to force myself to go to sleep to wake up early in the morning, like if I go to sleep too early, then I will wake up in a few hours and I won't be able to go back to sleep. But if I go to sleep like kind of last minute to get enough sleep, then I'll stay asleep. It's very weird. Then I have to use my smart device to check the time without like opening my phone and like opening my eyes or anything. I'm like, oh great, it's only like 11:40 at night. Great, and I'm gonna have a bad night's sleep. Love to see it. Wow, I mean 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. is not too bad actually. I mean 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. still 6 hours of sleep, so that's not too terrible. Like I would take that for, you know, a night of sleep. It definitely looks pretty good to me. I mean, like a couple weeks ago, or was it last week or the week before? I had like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and then I went to work, and then I tried to take a nap and then stream after that, but then I just slept through my stream entirely because I was so tired. I was like, well then, guess I needed that. Okay then. All right, that way. Oh yeah, I gotta convert that stupid stream file after this too. Ugh. I have a 6-hour Town of Salem VOD I have to convert for 2 games that I want to highlight, and that damn my birthday stream from last year. Man, a 6-hour file is gonna take it's like 20 gigabytes. I'm gonna convert that. It's gonna take forever. Ugh. Even though I removed the audio files beforehand too. Like I don't even have an audio tag. It's literally just the video I convert. Because then I can get the audio files extracted with my programmer that I use. So much, like, that's the reason it takes forever to get these damn VODs done, because I have to convert all the video files and just, like, do it that way. If there's more than one round I can get from a VOD, then it's a lot quicker, because I can usually just cut them up at the same time. Thanks for the posture check. I'm actually pretty upright right now, but I can kind of sit a little bit more upright. Thank you, appreciate it. Hydrate too, thank you. Hey, I killed the whole thing of water. Let's go. Thank you. Get a new laptop. Nice. Good for you, Siren. Hopefully you'll be able to do whatever it is you want to do on that. I guess if you wanted to, you could do VTubing properly if you wanted to. I know people have been hyping up the Suica model, but I think it takes a little bit of work to get that operational, but or even a pre-made or a custom if you want to, but I'm guessing a laptop would probably explode if you tried to do anything with VTube Studio. Hell, my old PC used to explode with VTube Studio because I was running Steam plus VTube Studio plus OBS, and my PC was like, nah, don't like that. Oh yeah, your computer would definitely not like that then. I don't know. I don't really like using laptops for gaming. I do have a pretty decent one for gaming if I wanted to, but I usually don't run anything too intensive on my laptop, so it's more of a backup computer if something goes terribly wrong for my main PC, which usually doesn't happen, but it has happened a couple times, so. Yeah, that would do it. My laptop is like 6 years old, so it has like a 1080, 16 gigs of RAM, and it has like some pretty good memory because I upgraded the base model I bought with some extra memory and RAM and stuff, and it works pretty well because it was built to be like an upgradable model of computer, and I've been able to kind of make it work, so. I don't really use it that often, but sometimes I do have to use it if my computer's not working or I'm out of town or something, but. Alright, we're almost done with this stupid hand. Why does this hand have fins though? It's like a merman fin, isn't it? Yeah, the last guy looked like he was a merman or something. Statue Man was kind of mermanish or something. Yeah, there's like no ladder, so I just have to stand on the hand like an idiot. Alright, let's go clean up, I guess. I would not have realized that if you had paid me to realize that. Absolutely not. I don't pay that much attention to people's Discord status. I usually don't use Discord that often, so I'll get on there, check messages, and that's basically it, so. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Maybe go get some sleep or something. Or I guess you'll stay up till gremlin hours. Whatever suits your boat, but either way, I'm about to wrap up anyway. And once I'm done with this, it'll be the last one. I've already done 4 jobs today, and yeah, 3 hours is usually my my minimum. But I was thinking about ending the stream earlier, but this is a pretty easy game to stream. I can just kind of, even if I'm like dead tired, I can kind of force myself to just go on and do whatever. Okay, let's wrap this up down here. All right. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Gotta clean this up. God, we got more stuff down here, but like, why do they want me to clean the bottom of this thing while it's engulfed in sand? You pull it out of the sand if you want me to clean the bottom of it. Or are you just like an underfunded archaeology team? Probably that. Okay, fin is cleaned. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Keep on going. I think our van just parked out here for whatever reason. Also, we're doing this at like the end of the day, so like, wouldn't that put like a lot of pressure on us to get this done before the day ends? Maybe they did it for the lighting. Makes the lighting look more unique or whatever, but something along those lines. Alright, I think we're pretty okay. We're good, no whammies. I think we're good. Don't fall. The fact that we don't have a ladder is kind of weird for this mission. I don't see a ladder, unless it's over there. No, that's the meth van, or the meth RV. Okay. Keep on going. Almost done. I might fall. I'll work on the stuff I can reach while I'm walking on here, and then I'll do the stuff down there afterwards. Probably the best way to ensure I get the most out of my time up here. If I can't see it while I'm up here, then I'll get it from down there with the long extension. Basically done, though. We're about to have to do the massive cleanup, though, on the remainder. Yep. Okay, that's clean. Good. Like that. Bump, 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 bump. I need to... and an extension. Alright, here we go. Is it just that? No, there's some on the thing here. Like, it's like webbed hands, because I guess it is like a merman or whatever. Come on. There's a lot in there, I see. Get that. Some in there. Oh, there's a lot on that side. Interesting. Got that. Webbing. There's a lot here too. Whoopsie. I don't see. Okay. Nothing in there. I don't see. Yeah. That'll do it. Or probably some of it. Really want me to clean that? That is insane. Insane levels of detail you're expecting in a game. Okay, that should clean that. Let's see, can we climb up the hand? Yes, we can. There's a lot of stuff in here, yeah? Okay. I don't see any, but there's a couple spots up here, but I'm not getting a lot of hits. Not right now, anyway. Keep on going. I missed. Ooh, I missed. A lot of stuff, okay. And probably a big portion of that. Okay, that's good. Webbing times 2, which means there's only 2 spots the webbing can be. There's some dirt over here. seeing it. Oh, there's a couple spots, but there's really not a whole lot on this side, actually. Okay, there's a spot there. Where is this last little... like, barely anything there, though. Anything? Surely. Is there webbing on this side? I just see that one webbing. Really not a lot of areas for this one, but... okay, I see that, but I'm looking for the... where do you be? Oh, there's a webbing over there. I see the dilemma. Oh, that one's done. Okay. Go up top, and that's a wrap, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. Don't see anything down there. Anything? Where is it? I do not see what this could be right now. Thought maybe it'd be in the crack there, but... oh, there it is. Okay, I guess it was. Sweet. Oh my god. Okay, wow, look at all the clean we're doing. Another statue part down. They're gonna have us clean the torso next. God. That looks way bigger than the other thing, but alright. And that is definitely a wrap for today, because I'm not doing that big-ass boat. That is next time I play this game, which is God knows when at this point. I could not tell you when that's going to be. Probably not next week. Either way, we're going to call it there. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. Keep it watch. Whether you watch live or VOD, appreciate you. And thanks again to the chat. Always a pleasure. If you like your song, you're following me on Twitch. If you follow, subscribe to my YouTube channels, where I upload the stream. As soon as the stream is over, this one will be going live soon. Raid. Who can we raid today? Blah. You know, I guess we'll raid. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll raid Nirvana, who's playing Heart Gold Soul Silver. Randomizer Nuzlocke. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, we'll raid her. She's super nice, super cool. She's raided me a couple times. Okay, can I not do caps lock, please? Raid 1. Raid 2. So yeah, if you'd like to be part of that raid and get some channel points and show some support, you're more than welcome to. Anyway, that's it from me. Till next time.